You should just.
Dude alive.
Shoot the
2016.
cat. Shoot the cat.
I
What?
should.
Oh, we're live. Hey guys, never mind. Don't shoot the cat.
Shoot the cat. Oh man, you guys can see my face. Oh shit.
Oh no,
Our animal abuse.
God.
Arson Rides is actually Jake the Garden Snake in California.
It's me.
Well,
I think we all need to take a moment here and fucking give it up to Billy for posting funny shit just about every day.
Oh, what happened?
Funny
Just
shit.
anything that you post on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook is instantly like got me laughing.
Good, man. That's fucking why I do it. Sweet.
I think it
Macro's
started when
name
you
is
did that
Billy.
video, that happy birthday video, where you're dressed up as a fucking clown with the nose and everything. I lost that shit. I was laughing my ass off.
We're talking.
That's
Okay.
Do it butt naked, just saying.
That sounds like a challenge.
Might be.
Butt naked happy B-days.
Yeah!
Challenge.
Did you turn that TV on behind you just to like make it illuminated?
It's just lighting, yeah.
That's great.
It looks like
Great.
it's part of his set, dude. He's
I'm
like a
getting
whole.
part of
crazy,
that
guys.
ambiance.
I got some
The
TV here
ambiance.
in my.
When you watch porn on it, it's
it.
perfect, dude. It's like all nostalgic.
There's
Yeah.
already
On
ropes
it,
thrown
you
all
won't even
over it.
notice.
VHS.
It's already
You came in different colors back in the day. That's pretty cool, man.
my wax ropes.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could like eat something enough to like change it colors. That'd be kind of cool. Or if
Like
you
I told you, dude, before. I think I told you before. I was trying to fuck it up. I was trying to blow it up by dumping paint on it and shit, spraying paint in it, and it never fucking exploded. So
Well, it looks way cooler that way. So there's that.
Yeah!
not without porn.
Yeah!
What about porn?
70s porn, Big Bush. You know.
Big Bush. So you guys have a good New Year's or what? You guys, anybody do anything exciting?
Yeah!
I could do anything. I couldn't even.
I lost my virginity.
I don't even
Oh,
remember it, man.
I felt bad. I sucked. I saw all y'all's Instagrams and everything, and like,
Jake's like, I have a kid.
no, it wasn't even that. The day of New Year's, like our New Year's Eve, I had an allergic reaction to penicillin. And I
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
tell us about your spotted dick.
You know,
Yeah, it all
spotted
started
dick.
in the morning. I woke up, I was all itchy, but I took a piss and was like, my dick was spotted, and I like immediately panicked, but then I realized my whole body was spotted, and then it just kind of became, it was kind of funny for a minute, but I realized something was wrong.
Came back from Thailand.
I was just like, I'm all itchy, I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh
I would
yeah,
have
sure,
immediately
dude.
thought herpes.
But it just
Like,
ended
oh
up
no,
being,
not another one.
Uh-oh.
I went to the doctor and they made me they gave me like that adrenaline shit in my ass and a bunch of steroids in my ass, and then they made me take a bunch of pills, and I was all fucking jittery and weirded out that day.
Hey,
They're like,
on
no
the
drinking.
steroids, have you been giving it to your wife extra hard because of your fucking roid rage?
Yeah, a little bit.
Hard stick!
Dude, I've been playing with the baby so hard. It's funny. I'm like, and she's just laughing so hard. I made her throw up. She was laughing so hard the other day. And I know it's because like I get so excited and so like crazy from them. But it's getting better because each day I like step down how much these steroids I'm taking.
He's weaning
They
himself
make
off.
you
the
weird,
steroids.
man. They
Yeah,
make
he's
you
got to
fucking
wean
weird.
himself off.
Hey,
Yeah.
when you get done with those steroids, can I have them? I'm trying to hit the gym and get swole.
I kept thinking I should do that. It's like I should work out really hard this week. I don't know if that's even like, is that the same kind? Is it like
No.
Not at all.
Like,
Prednisone is an immune boost, not a muscular boost.
well,
You've got
it's
a
got
bunch
the,
of different types.
it's got the full
Steroids.
asshole effects of real steroids because I was a dick all week and I was really
Oh yeah,
aggressive.
my doctor.
Yeah.
My doctor gave
Maybe
me.
not those.
He said you're going to gain weight and you're not going to go to sleep. That's about it. But he wasn't talking about muscle. Fucking gut weight, man.
I'm sitting there like I remember even just last night my baby woke up at like 3 a.m, was like wanting to eat. Normally you're like, oh fuck, I gotta eat, and I was just like, all right, let's go make you a bottle, let's do this shit. Yeah.
You got a dirty diaper? Oh, you don't? Shit. Now what do we do?
Yeah.
I'm just saying that sounds like a good ass time.
Have we heard a word from fucking Tim Cunt's
Yeah,
Adventures
Tim
yet?
Wright was
I know.
fucking chimed in once.
Tim's
I
strangely
guess we're
quiet.
live now.
Yep.
We've been live.
I
missed
I
that.
came back from getting a beer and getting on a stupid ass phone call that I'm trying to forget right now, and I noticed that we were live. So hello.
No, tell us more.
Was it
No.
your baby mama?
Tell us details.
Yeah.
No.
Tim,
Tell us
Tim,
some
make me feel like a real woman.
Well, come on over.
Make me feel good.
Let's live vicariously through you.
I want you to make me feel good.
Hey, chill out with that now.
Yeah, please don't do
Too
that.
realistic.
All you need to do is put on a wig and tuck the sack, and I'll give
Yeah.
you some womanly experience.
Just tuck it back and put your legs together real hard.
Tuck your sack back, make your asshole clap, and fucking lay down. Do the spider walk.
Spider walk. Oh shit. So any New Year's resolutions, guys?
To
To get a blowjob in an old school Lamborghini Countach.
There you go.
That's a good one, dude.
That is a good one.
I've resolved to drink more alcohol and to eat more stuff that's bad for me, and just general things like that. I think I can manage that.
I'm gonna convince my wife to only have sex with me.
Damn.
What's today? Have you already failed? It's the 4th.
Special.
40.
my goal is to own more motorcycles than I did last year.
Well,
I want another
Yeah.
Cadillac.
At one time, or
Yeah, one time.
so are
That's
you dealing with any of the things associated with having to maintain a whole bunch of freaking motorcycles?
What would that be like?
Just like
You
having to
maintaining
run them, keep the batteries charged.
No, actually, it's pretty. Like, here's the thing, dude. My Magna hasn't run since I put it apart. I took it apart in like October-ish, I believe. It's been sitting there, so I haven't had. That's gonna be an issue that I'll deal with later. But they all fucking start right up, especially the Grom and the CBR and the other CBR and then the other bike.
that's because they're Hondas. They just
Yeah,
start
because they're
right up.
Hondas. Hondas don't have a problem.
Typically
hey,
start right up.
Hey, and because they're Hondas, they're faster than any other bike.
Yeah, that's physics, dude. It's physics.
Totally. Red bike.
I don't think
Don't try to argue it.
Yeah, I don't
Rom
think we were
versus
live.
Nissan.
Yeah, we weren't live during that first part of that conversation, but it's funny. I promise everyone that it's funny.
Just laugh. Um, you say that though, dude. I started my Grom up like it's set for like I don't know, like 3 weeks, and I fired it up, and one of the valves was like sticking for a second or something. It was like I was like, oh god. But that was like I put it away after doing like a massive burnout on it. Like I think the engine was insanely hot, so it's kind of my fault.
Mm-hmm.
But
Just like a slight weld in the engine that you created because of heat. Like,
it was bad.
yeah,
I get-
that's
I
the
get
best
shit
thing you
though
do.
for
You
that.
can
I
do,
really
by the
do.
way. The best thing to do for motorcycles is to do insanely long burnouts and then just
And
turn them
shut it
off
off,
for
shut it
months.
off,
Instantly turn them off for months.
Totally. I do get shit for that though. Every once in a while, people are like, "You know, you're gonna blow that engine up. You keep fucking it like that." And I'm like, if I can't
Oh,
rebuild
you-
it,
you weird?
I'm
Oh,
a
my
fucking
bad.
loser.
Cerveza.
I didn't hear that first part.
Yeah, oh yeah. If I blow it up, I'll just
Just
put it
her
in
cat, huh?
Uh,
what $12.
Yeah, and it's an air cooled 2-valve fucking dirt bike engine.
Single piston. The worst case scenario is I buy a bigger engine for it.
Right. You could put. I think a pit bike engine was straight bolt into it. Any of those.
It's a
like,
2-valve engine. It has one inlet valve and one exhaust valve.
For me.
Yeah, like a Harley.
Oh God, I didn't know that. I thought it was 4 valves.
No, for 125, they make. I know you can get little pit bike engines. They do make like some like super mean ones with like a 4-valve, but
Yeah.
I'm sure it's like all top in, and I'm sure it loses some.
It's just so weird to hear of a 2-valve engine anymore. You just don't.
What are you talking about? Harley Davidsons are all 2-valve engines.
They're 2 valves per cylinder.
That's what. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm getting
Yeah.
at. I mean, like,
Yeah.
yeah. There's all like there's like
There's
It
only
can
one
be-
cylinder.
Yeah, I know. I
air cooled.
know.
All the air cooled Ducatis are 2-valve per cylinder. There's,
Yeah.
there's a lot of per cylinder. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you got them handing me ropes.
But those Harleys, most of them have push rod actuation though, so it's kind of a different deal than an overhead.
No, it's still a
cam.
2-valve per. It's like one intake, one exhaust per cylinder. It's still.
Any 1000 RR.
No, it's still a 2-valve. No.
It's funny you mentioned that. I think I remember telling. I'll come through this
Yeah,
computer and stab you.
For those of you in the side chat who are unaware, Baker X Derek just muted Jake the Garden Snake.
Fucker.
Laughter ensued.
Gotta mute bullshit when you hear it.
I'm gonna stab you like Tim Kreitz stabbed Dan.
Oh yeah, in my dream.
In your
Fucking-
dream, yeah.
Fucking weird.
Oh, I had a dream last night that this weird animal came up to my back porch, and I couldn't figure out if it was a dog or a cat or somewhere in between. And me and my wife started petting it, and it turned out it was a big giant mutant beaver.
It's a zombie.
Analyze that one for me.
And then an animal showed up.
Have you
Yeah, I see what you did there, Dan.
Yeah, that's very good.
Very, very good.
Zombievers.
I was waiting for the beaver joke. It took way too long.
So you guys should check out Zombievers on Netflix, man. Exactly.
Oh man, I've been wanting to see Zombievers too.
Is that an actual what?
That is an actual movie. Look up the trailer on YouTube. You won't be
Oh
sorry.
god, I'm gonna regret this.
I actually watched that.
Zombievers.
No, man, it's fucking awesome.
Wait, did Arson just say he watched the whole movie?
I literally did.
Yeah.
Is it as terrible as it looks?
Dude,
Or is
it's
it-
fucking it's pretty fucking bad.
It's
Yeah,
It's fucking bad.
Well, it's so bad it
It's
makes it
good.
good. You know,
Yeah.
it's to
Yeah.
laugh at, not to take seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically got the typical fucking recipe for a shitty fucking teenage horror movie. It's got like needless sex in it. There's like a guy in there that just like wants to like fucking bang everything like every 12 seconds, and like every like
movie?
30 seconds someone's
much
like
like
getting their
yourself.
food jammed in.
Which one?
On beavers.
Oh, I didn't heard of that.
Yeah,
So
and,
it's one
and,
of those
and the
movies
beavers
that's
look
meant
like
to be bad,
shit.
right?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Are there some shitty CGI
Are you-
beavers?
Dude, look at this from the producers of
So they're
Cabin
like bad
Fever,
puppets.
The Ring, We're the Millers, and American Pie. None of those movies make me want to see this movie.
Wait, that's the directors of Zombievers?
Yeah, it's the same director as Cabin Fever, The Ring, We're the Millers, and American Pie.
What the hell?
It's really-
I enjoy crappy movies, man. Like we were talking about Trauma before, man. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I turned Informal Llama in the side chat onto the 1977 classic The Car, and he was just telling me over there that he loves it. You gotta check it out, man. It's 70s cheesiness on blast on 11.
See, it turns every movie into a comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Every
god.
genre. You know, like back then, the fucking shitty directors and shitty fucking movies. It could be action or it could be a drama. You fucking laugh your ass off at both because of fucking terrible latex jobs.
Them latex jobs, though.
You got a 70-year-old woman playing a 20-year-old hooker and shit. It's awesome.
It looks like they're basically playing whack-a-mole through the floor with these beavers. Arson, is that a scene? Oh god, her teeth came out, and they were beaver teeth.
While she was eating a beaver?
No, like, she's like sitting there like talking to this girl, and all of a sudden like her teeth exploded, and there's beaver teeth coming out behind them. Like, what the fuck?
Dude, a
It's like
beaver
gross
straight
and
to the skull.
We can't turn against each other. That's exactly what the beavers would want.
I had
Like
that conversation
Evil
with my
Dead.
wife yesterday.
You guys ever watch Evil Dead?
Yeah, Evil
Yeah.
Dead was cool.
Classic.
What about what was that movie where they go snowboarding up in the mountains, and it turns out there's a bunch of Nazi zombies?
Oh, that's it's like they're in, like
Snowbound?
Sweden or something, right?
Yeah, it's like Snow something.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Dead
I forget-
Snow.
Dead Snow. Yeah, yeah.
You know why I watched that? I remember I had I got like an HD TV or something, you know, like like 4 or 5 years ago, where like first one was 720p, like 32 inch, and I was going through Netflix and they had it in there. It was like in HD, and I was like, oh, cool! Like it's like the only thing they had in there was like HD, and I watched that movie like that.
It was a cool movie. I just thought it was really weird, and then they find out that like the main bad dude is like just a general, and I'm like, really? They're gonna make
Really?
the
That's-
zombies have
you expected-
hierarchies?
Oh my god!
I don't know. You have a hierarchy.
Dan wanted more.
I wanted more of a plot than what I was given.
What are you talking about? Zombie General. So much
Zombie.
plot.
I
Yeah,
don't remember this.
'cause that's how it makes. I remember they're like taking orders from a commanding officer. And then there's that new like movie I think that just came out recently about zombies, where it's like they're Boy Scouts or something like that, and they go to a strip club and then there's zombies. Can't remember the name of that.
Boy Scouts.
But there's usually like Boy Scouts,
Boy-
Scouts,
Boy Scout.
Boy
Boy
Scout.
Scout.
They're like,
Ow.
like they're organized zombies. They have like merit badges for fucking eating. brains
They
and
got the
shit.
zombie badge.
Oh,
The
it's-
eating the
it's-
brains badge.
It's actually called Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. Wow.
Oh man, they're just making zombie movies out of anything
Dude,
these
zombies
days.
are getting like a little out of
Dude,
control.
the zombie.
lately.
That should have been getting out of control way too long.
Yep.
All right.
Vampires too, but at least vampires are starting to cool down. Vampires, I guess, are a lot more gay than zombies, but the zombie thing is going way out of control, man. I've had enough.
I don't know. I think
Zombies on crimes.
On the Walking Dead, on FX's
Zombie.
Walking Dead official YouTube channel, I put they put that preview that has Dan in it in the background, and I put this show sucks, comma, but
Oh,
check out
yeah.
Do It with Dan
saw
in the
that,
background. That's my in or whatever. And
You've been
Dropping
you've
some
been
racism
the season
or whatever.
trailer.
and dude, the hate that got is epic.
you
People
did. You got
could-
a lot of hate.
People could not stand that I don't like me. I'm significant at all in the world, but people just couldn't take that I didn't like Walking Dead. That I said something bad about it, dude. The fanboys' fangs were showing.
Yeah.
You even made the season trailer, man. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's good though. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I can't believe I made the trailer. The trailer looks so much cooler than before because I look like I'm actually doing something. You can't tell that I'm asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zombies.
What did they make you wait in the fucking trailer?
Yeah.
No, I didn't wait in the trailer at all. But like, it's just I got there at. Let's see. I got there. I left the house in Brunswick at 10 o'clock at night, and I had to ride my bike all the way up to Atlanta, which is about a 5.5 hour ride from here. So I did that in the middle of the night, and then I get there at about 3:30, 4 o'clock, sit down for a second, get changed, hop back on the bike, and go for my calling, which is at 6 a.m. And then we went from 6 a.m. to like 3 p.m. in the afternoon. And at that point, I'd been up for like 48 hours or something like that, and I was just so dead. I was dead.
Yeah, it's shitty, and the conditions were probably shitty on the lot too.
It was raining.
Yeah, it's always
And it
worked
was-
out that way. Fuck that.
Yeah.
shit.
It was like raining, and it was like 100 degrees, and we all like the way it works is that they pick out your clothing. You know, they obviously have a uniform or whatever, like not a uniform, but they say, hey, you should wear this because it looks cool. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, yeah, you have a costume, and so they tell you to wear this stuff, and it's like 4 or 5 layers, and I'm burning up in Georgia's heat. I'm just like, please, just let me go home.
And the humidity, oh my goodness, yeah.
Yeah, it was raining and it was hot. It was just miserable,
And the
but it
fucking
was
ground
cool.
too in Georgia.
And you're doing this all for free.
Just fucking red clay.
No,
walking around in the fucking
They,
rain.
they paid me. I can't say how much they paid me, but they paid me.
Okay.
You got scale.
Making that money.
Well, can you say if you took residual or royalty?
Those are both big words.
I would say that they didn't even offer Dan royalty.
I'm about to say I doubt for that.
Well, they gave me a bonus for bringing my own bike, so there's
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, my uncle, my mom's brother, he used to have some old Model A Fords, and anytime they'd film a movie in Texas, like if a major production company came, they always had him on the list if it was a movie where they needed cars like that, and they would pay him. They would pay him not to be in the movie, but they would pay him extra scale pay as if he were going to be an extra in the movie, and they paid him per day to rent his cars, and they fed him, and it was kind of a cool deal for him while he was doing that.
You know what I like about all the movies? It's like some kid in high school is driving that Model A or something, you know? It's like, yeah, I fixed this thing up.
Yeah, like they were pieces of shit back then.
He's like, no, you didn't. That's not your vehicle.
My uncle's cars, his cars were correct. Like they weren't rat rods or they weren't, you know.
But you know what I'm
turned
saying?
into
Though it's always
cars.
like in the movie, it's like some kid's driving something. It's like
Well, like
30
the
years old,
outside, like in the outsiders.
I worked
Yeah.
on this. I got this going here. It's like, bitch.
And my name's
please.
Soda Pop. I built this freaking
Soda
Model
Pop.
A.
Hey,
Soda
you
Pop.
I built this Model A.
Runs on Soda Pop.
In a little B movie called The Bell Witch, they tried to get me to drive this guy's Model T.
Rebel yourself right
Yeah.
now?
it was all fucking nice and shit, and I fucking told him to fuck right off because I'll wreck that shit. I'm not.
I was in this movie called Mr. Fister, and my credit is Guy on Motorcycle.
Cobra. Mr. Fister.
Yeah, it takes
Was
place
it a
in the
porno?
70s, and they needed a 70s bike, so I rode my 78 KZ in it. I was Tim Kreitz, Guy on Motorcycle. Yeah.
Were you fisting anyone though?
No, but Mr. Fister did.
70s fist, like you didn't have I could
Was
picture
it a
like
porno?
very hairy-
It wasn't a porno,
Yeah,
it was
it
a
was.
grindhouse movie.
That's
You had a porn stash.
Sounds like a porn movie to me.
Yeah.
it does.
Well, he is a rapist.
Perfect name, man. That would sell these days, Mr. Fister.
Did he
Porn.
fist his victims?
Yep. And he had a van called Lisa Marie. It was awesome.
He fisted
Oh,
them
hey.
in their buttholes?
And it
No.
wasn't a porno.
No, wrong hole, Arson.
This guy did
He
fist
fist?
people, but it wasn't a porn.
Right.
fisted
It
their
was not a porn. It was a grindhouse slasher movie.
So they like you don't actually.
I think
see
the trailer's on
penetration
YouTube.
then, right?
Just YouTube Mr. Fister. It should come up. And in
Oh,
the
yeah.
trailer,
It's on IMDb and it shows a fist.
yeah, and it should be wrapped in like chainmail or something.
Yeah, it's got chainmail.
Yeah.
You're going to get fisted by the chainmail.
Christ. So he's fisting him with chainmail on him.
Was,
That's like, that's like-
was he a medieval fister?
He was a 70s psycho fister.
With his
huge
chainmail.
difference. Come on, guys.
Yeah, he was.
And then the same guy, the guy who wrote and directed and filmed that movie, his name is Billy Pond. He's a good friend of mine. He did another movie called Circus of the Dead that is like really is gaining a lot of like independent film attention right now. And there should be a ton of trailers for Circus of the Dead on YouTube.
Yeah.
So, some pretty kick-ass little movies being made out here in stupid-ass West Texas, ain't that
The
right?
logo reminds me of Masters of the Universe, Mr. Fister.
Mr. Fister, yeah.
Yeah, well, they filmed the original RoboCop in Dallas.
He has the
They
Ah,
filmed some
And
shit.
Vanilla Ice is from there, too.
Got Los Colinas Studios out here. They do some shit, but
fucking Eddie Van Halen's mother's brother's cousin's uncle's former roommate.
Like
Whoa!
Laura's, well, if we're talking about that type of stuff, Laura's friend is one of the like the lead singers of Godsmack's brother or something like that. Or like her friend is the sister of the lead singer of Godsmack's brother. I don't know, it's fucking crazy. But like she has a hookup on Godsmack tickets like I think year round.
Dude, let's go.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow.
I
those are
know.
going like hotcakes.
I have not seen Godsmack, so there's that.
I felt like when like Pantera was a thing because around here it's like it's like you always knew like at least like 3 or 4 people that were like yeah, that's like my cousin's ex something husband like because there was always somebody around here that knew him because they were in the area.
Boom.
Drowning Pool, like the city I live in now, the original lead singer to
Fuck
Drowning
those
Pool went to
guys.
school here.
Oh, here we go.
Drowning
Died,
Pool's
like-
bass
They
bass
got-
player destroyed my pedal board last year.
Did he really?
Yep. They
Well,
were
fuck
opening
him.
for us and they were tearing their gear down and one of his bass stacks fell and I had my gear being brought onto the stage and it fell right on my pedal board and crushed it.
Who are they even? What are they even doing anymore? They still.
Oh, so technically their roadies fucked it up.
No, they were tearing their own shit down. Let me
really?
reemphasize, they were opening for us.
I know.
That sounds about right. Drowning Pool.
Damn.
Like, what are they doing?
That's like, well then.
Yeah. They were cool about it though. In fact, the guitar player, that crazy haired guitar player, he gave me his cell number. He said, "Man, I'll buy you another one." He said, "Just get with me." But then I was able to kind of beat it out and straighten it out and everything, and it wasn't that expensive, so I just let him off.
So
I
let
just
me get
let
this
it-
straight. Let me get this straight. Fuck those guys. But he gave me his phone number. They're pretty
Yeah.
cool. They said they
I
were
know,
gonna
you did kind of do
Hell,
that.
man.
Fuck those guys and fuck that guy is just part of the stuff I say every day.
It's just part of the story. You
Yeah.
had to say that to make the story interesting.
no, they're all right, man. I just have to give them a
Accidents
hard
happen,
time.
man.
Yeah.
Accidents happen. How do you think that half of us were born?
I mean, You know, you
guilty.
you know, every one of you guys have shrunk in $100 sweater that belongs to your wife in the dryer.
No.
I've destroyed a couple of them, dude. Like, oh shit, dude, thank God.
Yeah, it's like too when you go to pull out, like if you try to fold it, it's got that like kind of weird feel to it. You're like, oh shit. It's really
Yeah, it's made of hair, and you just burn it. Just burn that shit up.
like the elasticity of whatever it is, like it just pulls all in and fucking rips.
Well, like
shit.
Laura buys these like cheap Chinese ones that are like really weird. She gets them for like $4 plus, like $1 of shipping, and they take like 3 months to get here at a time. But they're like the zippers are all like on the side, and they're all hipstery and shit. It's really weird.
They're really cool, but they're made of radioactive rat hair.
Radioactive rat hair.
Yeah, they're made out of probably like fucking spent tungsten or something.
Still wet with the children's tears who sold them.
Yeah, they actually come with the children sometimes if you buy the expensive
Still
one.
moist. Yeah, comes
You
with
gotta
a
worry about
kid.
some of that
And
stuff.
then
Like
no.
you guys got cycle gear out there, right? You got
Oh, yeah.
cycle gear stores. You go in there, and it's like you can go buy a big Under Armour like full like tight setup, and it's like $150 for some reason. You go to fucking cycle gear, and it's the exact same thing. It just says built on it or whatever. It's $12. And you're like, this is some horse shit, but whatever. I'm saving money.
Rocco Rocks works at fucking Cycle Gear. He can rock all them cool
Built
prices.
brand. God, the built shit's
Built?
I don't know about it.
Wait,
I'll wear
isn't
the
this
Under
the-
Armour. I don't think I'm gonna wear a helmet from them.
Yeah, I bought a built that high vis that I've got when I'm that I rode like that. Why can't I speak? The high vis
Dying.
jacket that's in my summer videos. I got that from Chaparral Motorsports online, and I bought it for like 28 bucks. And when I got it from them, it had a freaking $22 price tag on it that they forgot to take off before they sent it to me.
Oh, motherfuckers.
Wait, how much did you buy it for?
Yeah, I bought it for like $29.99, and it had like $22.99 on the price tag when I got
Was
it.
it a helmet?
No, it was a high vis vest.
Oh,
Nice.
What
At
was
least
that
you know
kind of
the
helmet?
profit.
What was
Yeah.
that helmet that you
I wouldn't know nothing about that.
See, I had actually during the Texas meetup, I forgot to bring my jacket because I got up at like 3 o'clock in the morning to leave, and we stopped in somewhere around your Mononazi's house to pick up one, and I and I think it is a built or whatever it's called, and it was at least $120 cheaper than any other jacket in the store. And I was like, well, I guess I'm only going to be riding the Grom, so I bought that. And, like, I put it on. It felt all right. It didn't come with a back pad. I thought that was kind of sketch. And then, like, I started feeling it, and, like, all of a sudden, my elbow pads and my shoulder pads were on my back. And I looked at, like, I took it off. It was all fucking uncomfortable. I took it off, and I looked. Like, all the pads were held in with fucking Velcro.
I knew it. That's what I was just thinking. Holy fuck.
It's like all held in with like the shittiest Velcro in the world. It was the biggest piece of shit jacket I ever
Well, it
bought.
sounds like it was like a big sack that can move all around because a lot of things are held in with a Velcro.
Tell me
It's just
they weren't
should have
those
like
little-
a patch that can't move in. You know what I'm
one
saying?
little tiny square of Velcro held on.
Dude, I was fixing to say, tell me they weren't those little Walmart squares.
Dude, I could have probably used like 3M tape and it would have held together better than that fucking built jacket or whatever. It was bullshit.
When I first saw that brand, I was thinking, I see what you did there. Because
Yeah.
built, an idiot will fucking make an easy mistake. Buy the built. It's cheaper. Look at this built. Isn't that a good one? Isn't that a good one?
It's built so well.
Like all
If
my
I went down in that jacket, I'm pretty sure it would have exploded.
Yeah, well, you had the Mario thing between it.
Oh yeah, the compressed cotton.
Did I tell you mine's
$4.
ruined now? What happened was my dog, like he yanked it down. It was in my closet. And he's like got in my closet, like yanked it down and like put it in a pile. And he's like gotten on it, like so his hair's all embedded into it. And I realized like there's no way I can wash this thing hard enough to get the hair out without destroying it because it's like you said it's compressed whatever you said, Dan.
Yeah.
You could rip this in half if you wanted. So I've just let him have it. I'm like whatever. It's your fucking bed in my closet now. So that's my Luigi outfit.
It's absolute. I'm telling you, man. Like I told you, a fan stole mine, right?
Stole what? Your whole
Stole
outfit?
your what?
Stole my Mario costume.
The whole outfit?
Oh,
Someone stole the hat at the original meetup place, like the first meetup place, and then someone stole the whole outfit. I'm assuming the same guy at
Did
the
you like
actual
leave it on your
meetup
bike?
place. Yeah.
You didn't go put it in the Jeep? Because I wouldn't put it in Motonasi's Jeep.
No, I didn't. I didn't put it in Motonasi's Jeep because I was like, oh cool, my fucking GoPro sat there the entire time, no issue.
Mine too.
No,
You had a GoPro
no one
on
touched
there.
my GoPro. Someone stole my fucking $8 Mario costume.
You paid $8. I paid 16.
They're probably at home in it right now, masturbating.
It was just like,
dude, damn.
So if you're fucking listening right now to the chat, eat a dick, all right? That Mario,
I'll give you a one-up.
that Mario costume almost didn't ship on time. It's like last minute. Jake's like, I've got this good idea, but I'm not gonna do it if
It was
you're not
not
gonna
last
do it.
minute. I
It
told
was-
you like 2-3 weeks before, and I kept sending you the link. I was like, "Here's a Prime link. Order it right now so we get it." You know.
And he's like, oh, I'm not gonna do it if Dan doesn't do. I'm not gonna do it if you don't do it. I don't want to be in a Luigi costume, you know, like by myself. That would be so fucking gay.
I think it's funny that you got your costume for $6 or $7 cheaper than Jake did.
Well,
Yeah, it
that's
was like-
probably why you almost got last minute, because I was sending you like some Prime link to like get it in 2 days. And I was telling you like it was like 7-8 days before you left. I'm like, Dan, don't forget. Dan, don't forget. I swear to God, if I show
I had
you, because here's the thing: if you're gonna show up like as one of them, you can't show up as Luigi. You got to show up as Mario. And
Yeah.
I'm showing up as Luigi, so I'm like, motherfucker, you cannot
That's
forget
true.
the Mario outfit. I will be so pissed.
It was
Yoshi
so bad.
was there. I mean, that was kind of cool that we had some guys Yoshi, but still.
Yeah. He was so bad about reminding it. I had a stress dream that I left it at home, and Jake made the dream goes is that Jake made me ride back home from Texas to Atlanta on my Grom.
As if you could go to a store and find it. Like honestly, once we got those costumes, I realized, if we ever were to do this again, I'll just buy a pair of like really blue jeans or like coveralls and just make the outfit myself. It would look better. Like, it was so shitty. Like it was honestly not that good.
It's just God, he like stressed me out so much about it. And I had this like dream that I forgot it, and then I got to
Stressed
Texas.
you out.
I actually got to Texas, and I opened up my backpack where I put it, and it wasn't there. And I was like, "Oh no, Jake's gonna be so mad." It was in the wrong package. It was like in the wrong zipper. I was like, "Oh, okay."
Hey, but hey, I mean, like I was right. Like you almost did forget it. You said so. See, like I don't know. I know how people are. I know how shit is. Like
I don't think I would have almost forgotten
You
it.
try to
had
get a
not
moto
planned
vloggers
it
to
in
do
my
anything. It's
asshole.
like wrangling cats, dude. I mean, it's hard, dude.
wrangling cats.
Herding cats.
Herding cats, wrangling cats. Yeah, one of those.
One's under the bed, the other one's fucking on top of the drapes. Can't get him to come out of the room.
All I heard was,
What was that? What was that? All I heard was.
"Hold on."
Why he's muted now? He's dropping the N-word. No,
Bunch of racial slurs.
he's gotta get him out.
He's just doing what Dan does.
No, it's like I was trying to
man.
organize between a couple of the guys I ride with to bring some food to somebody who's sick, like recently, and I told him like for like a week straight, I'm like, all right, man, you're gonna make that lasagna, right? You're gonna make that lasagna, right? You're gonna make like the day before, like, yeah, I'm gonna make it. The morning of, I'm like, did you make that food? I'll just go to the store and get like a frozen one. I'm like, God damn it. This
Why
is like-
specifically lasagna?
Oh, we
Jake's
just,
Meals on Wheels.
No, we were just bringing a bunch of meals to somebody's. They're sick and
Oh.
stuff's going on with them. So it was like, it's just like I'm just used to the whole like having to like scream at people to do the simplest task.
Did you bring the lasagna? Did you bring the
It's
lasagna?
like, did you make it yet? Did you make it yet? Did you make it yet? Because you've been saying you're gonna make it for like a fucking week, dude. Have you made it yet? It's like, dude, I'm gonna make it. Chill out.
Why
out.
would
I'm
you
gonna
make
I'm gonna make it.
lasagna like a month?
Where's my lasagna?
I don't know. We just picked up a bunch of meals, and he said he was gonna do that. And of course, it's like the day of. I'm like, where's that lasagna? I'll just go buy a frozen one. Like, I hate you.
Someone mail me some lasagna.
I mean, I could just put some. What is it? Like put like some dry ice. And send it.
Yeah.
How weird would that be? like a box on your door, like smoke's coming off it. Like,
I've been waiting for people to do bringing food to the rich because I thought it would be hilarious.
Feed the poor.
It's all surf and turf. They only bring them like surf and turf.
That's a
and
good
pate.
idea, dude.
Bring them shrimp, bringing, feeding
Poor-
rich.
You should go through
Poor
Beverly
people
Hills
bringing
and
rich people food.
feeding the rich, gone.
Go through the fucking
You
the
got
Manson areas
sexual.
of Beverly Hills.
Prank gone sexual, feeding the rich gone sexual, kissing prank.
Like, bless you, or bring them rotten hot dogs, like bring them stuff that poor people have to eat. Here you go. Here's your fucking hungry man dinner.
Where's
Just
she?
right
Where's
out of
she?
the microwave.
I just want to throw a bunch of like fucking old wieners at old people.
What the hell, Dan?
You'll have to wait a few years.
No, that's possible right now. I know the link.
Yeah.
You,
You're
you
like
could throw
super
your
close to
young,
Florida,
you
right?
could throw
They got
your
old
young
people.
wiener at some old people.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You know the guy.
Just be like, calm down. It's just a prank. It's just a prank, guys.
Dude, I wish I showed you his picture on Instagram earlier, man. That's the guy. We just need to find his number. He can have the hookup on dildos.
What's that thing with the dildos popping out in Johnny Knoxville's face?
If you
Is
rev
it
your
Jixer
jixer so hard it
motor?
blows up.
That picture was fucking funny.
Dude, someone originally sent me that photo, and it said when your LS motor blows, because I got a car with a LS motor in it, and I laughed so fucking hard. Ugh. That shit was
Ugh. So good.
when you rev your jixer motor and it blows up. Just fucking dicks. Johnny Knoxville's face is like, oh, there's all those dicks that I lost.
Is there like dirt in the bowl too? It's like
Shit,
dirt and dicks.
Dude, like,
Dirty dicks.
I couldn't help it.
what's that movie? I was watching that Bad Grandpa movie the other day. It's fucking such a good movie, dude.
It is.
Like,
You know what? My favorite part
Such a good movie.
is that diarrhea where he just like all over the wall.
I love the guy actually like they like how perfect that last scene or whatever when he like those bikers are gonna kick that dude's ass. Like they found like a biker organization. It's like to protect children or something, and they put that whole scene on in front
the
of them.
Guardians
It's like,
of
that is the
Children.
best scene.
We're the guardians of children. We won't let anything happen to you.
That guy's so serious. He's in his face. He's like, "You're looking at a death angel." He's like, "I quit, man. I quit. I surrender." I was like, "He's for real. That's not acting. That dude's terrified."
Yeah, he was not like he was. Nope.
That guy held it though. That was great. I mean, that is good acting because you think you'd panic and be like, "Dude, it's just a movie." But he fucking that was like an intense moment. He had to fucking.
You can kind of tell
stick it
that
and
it's
go.
superior too. The old guy that was behind him is like, whoa, whoa, whoa! You just went over the gray area. We're in public. You can't do that. Don't say that stuff.
Show was too funny, man. I love that movie.
I like listening to Sonny Barger talk, man. You know who that is?
Who?
Oh yeah, Sonny Barger, the former president of the Hells Angels
Yeah, he's got
for
a
like
trach.
4 decades.
Yeah, dude, he's got a trach, so he's really got to tell. You know, he's really got to try to tell you the story.
like this.
Yeah, and
Oh,
the
sure.
stories he tells you are fucked. He's like, yeah, we beat the shit out of Hunter S. Thompson, kind of things.
Hmm. And they did.
Well, I mean, everyone did.
Yeah,
I did the other day.
he was
Who
a
the
good
fuck are we
writer.
talking about?
Yeah,
I don't know. I went off. Sorry.
all the snow melted here.
It's been like, I don't know. Actually, I think the steroids are fucking me up because I keep thinking, like, I keep checking
They
my
are.
phone. I'm like, God, it's like 70 out, but it's like 40 something.
Yeah.
It was in the mid 50s today. It was actually pretty nice.
I took my baby out for a walk. I'm like, you don't even need but like a small blanket. And her hands were so cold. I was like, we're going home.
Hey, in other news, local man kills his child because he thought it was 70.
Yeah.
Dude, my face has
Exposure.
been so red. I've been so hot from this shit. I've been sweating profusely. I'm just like, huh. I'm turning the AC on in the house.
Dude, my grass is still green. Like all that snow it was like a week of snow cover, and the snow finally all melted away today, and the grass is still green as shit. Didn't yellow.
I got to spot mow. I got to go spot mow and probably do it tomorrow.
Yeah, I might have to do that too. In fact, here, let me see if I can pull this video up. I'll show you. I'm totally
What a
amazed
stupid place I live in.
by it.
My grass is still green too.
Is it really? Maybe I
Yeah. It's covered in snow though.
Ding.
Now.
They
Light
kept telling us we were
dusting.
gonna have wintry mixes, but I don't know. We didn't have shit.
Yeah,
Tim did
we're-
apparently.
Gotta get that weed and grass killer and just spray it over your yard so it seems normal.
There you go.
I used to, like, last year when I was living here, like right before winter, I bought like that thermal shit. Look at that yard. Look at that. Look at
Yeah.
that dog.
Look at
Fuck
that.
that yard.
That's me and
He's
Scout.
about
Me
to
and Scout
shit the
look.
shit out of that yard. He's
It's
gonna-
me and Scout looking for her ball because she left it outside and it got snowed on, and now we can't find it. She's
Is that a
little.
refrigerator in your backyard?
That is, and it needs to go. It's been
You know
back
that's
there
illegal,
for.
man.
Yeah, it is illegal, but I don't have any
Yeah.
fucking place to put it.
You know what we did, man? We had
A
one in
kid
our
can get
backyard.
stuck in
Turn it
that.
into a smoker, Tim.
That's a good idea.
It's got insulation. In
I'm
it.
about to turn it into a pile of rubble and put it in the dumpster.
Well, there
That's
you
what I'm
go.
gonna do.
No, we had one in our backyard, and we lived in this neighborhood with like a chain link fence so they could see it, you know.
Uh-huh.
And we had some guy from the city come by. Like he actually came and knocked on the door. He's like, "Yeah, you can't have that back there. Your kids will get trapped in it, even though it's not the kind that can get It's not the old school kind you can get trapped in, but it's a fucking law. You can't have a fucking fridge in your backyard. So we went back there with the guy, and he's telling us, my roommate comes out with a hatchet, and we just hatcheted the door off right in front of him. He was just completely bewildered, like who the fuck are you people?
He goes, all right,
bunch of bastards there. We're like, so the problem is there's a door on it, right? So if there wasn't a door, he's like, well, I guess if there wasn't a door, and he just starts beating the shit out of it and rips the door off.
That's what I'm about to do, man. I'm going to take that because it's been back there for like a month now. It gave out on me. It was the refrigerator I was using as my fermentation refrigerator, and for beer brewing, and I had it in the garage and it died. So now I'm going to take my double axe, and I'm just going to bust it into 9 million pieces and put it in the dumpsters in the alley. I'm going to distribute it evenly.
Make a video of that, Tim.
Yeah.
No, you know
That's
what?
a good idea. All right.
It's easier just to tell them to just chain it shut. Be like, fuck you, no danger. Suck my dick.
No way. I want to see a smash.
Okay.
I was just kidding when I said that.
Like blow the door off.
The chances of a baby getting stuck in a refrigerator are like, what the fuck? That's like one in.
I put her in the fridge once just to fuck with my wife. She got pissed.
Yeah, you know when
I've put her in the dryer and the microwave. Like, shut the door. Like, I'm like, look, baby's in the microwave just for a second, hot. And I pull her back out, and she's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like,
well, like when my kid has a fever.
You're like, it was only on for 10 seconds. All right.
She was cold. She
got
was
one
shivering.
Got one spin.
It is terrible because you think you're like one button away from like that. Like add 30 seconds, it starts it instantly. It's like that.
Maybe I should just use defrost.
Defrost. God, I'd be scared to put even 2 seconds in there.
Oh, waterboarding, man.
Well, you know what's funny? That the accepted alternative
Waterboarding
is just as fucking.
What about waterboarding? Somebody on here said you were talking in your live stream.
Her live stream didn't happen. What the fuck was up with that?
Shit.
Yeah, dude, don't mind me. Just waterboard.
Yeah, somebody brought it up.
I endorse
Brought it
waterboarding.
up.
What's that movie where they microwave somebody? They have like a big industrial.
Don't make me cut your other finger.
That's Kick-Ass 2.
Is it?
Yeah.
I felt like it was Reservoir Dogs for some reason, but that can't be that. They were like in the fucking warehouse the whole time cutting.
Yeah,
each
there
other's
wasn't
ears off or something.
waterboarding in the warehouse scene in Reservoir Dogs.
Was there? Okay.
Clowns to the
What's
left
that?
of me.
God, that movie is like fucking
So awesome.
Somebody in the chat
it's cool,
was
but
like,
it's so
"Can I
horrible.
waterboard you yet?"
It's just-
Like, what are you talking about?
Here's some shit.
Yep.
I like movies that don't end happily and nothing
shit.
good happens.
Somebody's got the.
Answer of what?
Dude, Corb's in the side chat. What
Kai,
the?
bring me a beer.
Get some Corbs in the cob in here.
Yeah,
Hey
Yeah.
Jessica.
he's got the link.
Yes, please.
Hey, Jessica, bring me beer.
Hey, Jessica, can you bring me a beer?
Hey, Kai, can you bring me a beer?
Hey, Kai, can you bring me a beer?
Jessica.
Can you say
Too.
something?
Hey Billy, can you bring me a beer? Yeah.
She like
Sadie, can you bring me a
laid her
beer?
finger open today and I did an ER.
That's what you'll be telling her in a few more years.
A few more weeks.
Sadie, can you learn? I'm trying to teach her to walk just so she can.
Man, I was a dumbass when I first got married. My wife was trying to bring me everything. I was like, don't do that.
You
I
were a
can get my
dumbass when you
own
first
shit.
got married as compared to now.
Now I'm fucked.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I fucked it worse.
Like, now I'm still a dumbass just with a wife.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, I can do it myself, honey. Don't ever say those words. Don't ever say those words.
Yeah, it's just like I don't even know how the refrigerator door fucking works. Jesus, what is that thing? Is
Yeah,
it like
what are
revolving?
these?
Does it work on the clapper? Is it the clapper? Is that how it goes?
Yeah, what are knees?
Flapper?
I have knees. I can't even use them. I don't know.
You open it and it's full of babies and somebody just goes, see?
I was at
Told
Fire
ya.
Guy 24's house the other day. You all know who that is, right? Anyone?
Yeah.
So he actually got one of those clappers for one of his lamps, and it's the fucking greatest thing ever. We're just fucking with it the whole time. The clapper. I was like, did you really get one of these? He's like, yeah.
Is it awesome?
Yeah. So when you
Dude,
always know
you can do different like tone. Like if you do 3 really fast, it'll do a different device.
you can always tell when he's beating it because the lights are flickering around. Be like, hey, what were you clapping over there? I saw some erratic light patterns coming from my living room. Yeah,
He's got like seriously though next to that like table he has like 30 fucking bottles of like vape juice, and so he's like grabbing them and the clinging together is turning the lights on and off.
a little too sensitive.
Yeah, Sadie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just chill out, Sadie. Damn. it easy.
It's funny how human babies sound exactly like monkey babies.
Audie, take it
Cats.
easy. Look at.
She was like asleep in my arms today, and I was looking at her, and for like an angle I had her at, just like something, you know, suddenly I was like, Jesus, this baby's Asian. It was the weirdest thing.
Yeah,
is
that's
like,
so weird.
She's like 1/8 Japanese, so it's like nothing, like not even like, but like I'm like, whoa, it's coming out. It's because her eyes were closed; they look slanty. I realized how like you're an idiot, Jake.
Does she like
She
rice?
thinks it's funny.
Does she like rice?
She does have rice cereal fairly regularly.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you like your rice cereal? Of course you do. And she really likes sweet potatoes.
Oh man, I hate sweet potatoes.
What? Are
I
you
like
are you a Nazi?
Yeah, I'm a sweet potato Nazi because they taste like shit.
Sweet potatoes suck so much dick. I'm right
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
I fucking hate anything with sweet potatoes. If you put like sweet
Actually,
potatoes,
let me just stop you right there. You're actually wrong. Sweet
I would
potatoes
say
are
no to
awesome.
that pussy.
You're incorrect.
You should
Your
try
opinion doesn't
yams
count.
instead. See if you like them.
I'd say
Isn't it
the
yam?
pussy
Isn't it the same thing?
No, yams are pretty good. You like pumpkin pie or pumpkin pumpkin?
Ugh.
It tastes like shit too.
Man.
I only like the crust. Take the
the
pumpkin.
crust. It's like bullshit. It's like the same fucking crust from every.
Like my baby doesn't. My baby
I only
hates
like.
real bad.
I like.
So she's not. So, trying to go back a little bit. My kid hates wasabi. That's how I could tell it wasn't Japanese because I was kind of wondering about that. I shoved a bunch of wasabi in his mouth. He hated it. I was like, definitely not Japanese.
You tell him that he didn't have a choice.
Oh yeah. Well, of course, babies don't have choices.
Just be like, this is how your life is.
Your cheeks are red. Why are your cheeks red?
Oh,
Are you
But
sick?
no.
Are you sick? Oh my god!
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, oh my
Give her
god,
some
oh my god.
steroids.
Josh
Yeah.
said he'll be a bit late, but he's going to be here.
Hey, just
We gotta finish the 1,000 verse Harley debate.
Somebody asked in the side chat, and somebody sent me a private message wanting to know where Suburban Delinquent is. I don't know.
wife has
know.
probably said it's not. I can't come
I
to
do
that.
not know why you would even ask me personally. Does anyone know? Has anyone
Are you
talked
sub
to him?
D's keeper, bro?
No, I apparently.
He's hanging out with Snowcat.
Okay.
There's a possibility he's in California somewhere.
I don't know if he's really hanging out there. He said that Snowcat was out there.
Snow kitten?
Yeah, for like a month or something.
He does. Yeah, he's been out there for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I'd do the same thing if I lived in Canada. I would get the fuck out of there when winter showed up if I
remember
could.
telling that like the 6'4". I was like, you should just go buy you like some fucking cheap whatever motard. I was like, I'll let you keep it in my garage. You just need to like come down because that's fucking gay.
No, you could just get away with it by doing like fucking like 10 life logs a day and fucking call it winter.
Yeah, the life casting is
bad.
getting to be a thing in the wintertime.
Wasn't
Everybody's
he
either
supposed to
making
come
gaming
down here?
videos or they're doing life casting, and I'm like,
Yeah.
What's life casting?
I can't ride my motorcycle, so here's a bunch of boring shit about my life for you to watch.
Look, I kind of do that
Dude,
sometimes, but if I do it, it's on the second channel.
Yeah, it's okay to do it once in a while, but just hey man, here I am in my 1996 Dodge Neon driving down the road. I'm about to go to the yogurt shop and get some fucking yogurt, and I just thought I'd tell you about this bump I have on my foot, and I think I may have to go to the doctor for it. And
You're just
see you next
describing,
time.
like,
Make
vlog,
sure to
like-
subscribe.
Those
Yeah, but
main
if you do that
three
same
vloggers.
thing, then if you do that same thing with a British accent and you're gay, you could have like 4 million subs.
Good point. Good point.
Some people
that's
get
not
away with it, man. Like the Shaytards, dude. That's fucking dude's huge.
Yeah, that guy went hard as fuck though, man. It's like I don't. I think I'm like.
Well, those
subscribed
guys
to
that's
it because
been
I did.
doing it for a long time, they kind
He
of
did,
got
like,
that.
daily. Like, didn't he
that
do
initial bump
like
from it.
7 days a week for like fucking 5 years straight or something ridiculous? Like,
Yeah,
like
well, Wheezy Waiter did that. A video a day for 5 years.
No, I make an exception for Pug Life, everybody. I love One Pug Life, but that's because it's not boring. It's always some wheels off shit that's funny.
Oh yeah, I just got
Yeah.
a shirt from that dude. I guess.
But hey, fucking, I don't know why all these fucking Canadian guys don't get on their bikes and fucking ride in the wintertime because, there's fucking, you ever seen
Fear
that
of death.
Instagram account, that Biker Boobs? Them chicks are out there butt naked riding motorcycles in fucking Finland.
Yeah, were they like
in the
fucking
fucking ice
Viking land
tundra.
somewhere?
It's ill.
Top
Well, she
cat.
doesn't really ride much. She just kind of jumps around, but
I don't give a fuck. She's
I
out
know,
there,
right?
she's out there butt naked. She gets my respect.
Like you really sit there, you look through your subscriptions, and you're like, this is like probably like the sleazy stupidest channel I'm subscribed to, but I'm not about to unsubscribe to it. Like,
Don't do it.
I assume she's got a dog ugly face though.
I'm assuming so.
I'm alright with it though.
I'm alright with it.
I'd still hit it just for the novelty.
Right?
For the novelty.
See, I was.
People
People
think
think
it's
say that because I thought it was Hunter Honda. It's just-
Let me see you riding this cold. That's Arson talking. Arson's with me.
Yeah, you little dumb fucks in the side chat, you fucks. You are the ones that are the ball lickers.
What
are you gonna do? Go to Arson.
Sadie
Arson.
thought it was funny.
You guys are trickerish.
Yo, Arson.
What?
What are you gonna do? Go to everyone's house and beat them up for being mean to people on the internet?
What was
I'm
that?
glad that
Wasn't
you
that
fucking
Jay
got
and
that
Silent Bob
reference.
movie they did that at the end?
Yeah, that's why I like Dan, and all
great.
you other guys are the ball lickers.
All you other guys are the ball lickers.
Is my baby a ball licker?
We're gonna come to
Calling my
use
daughter a
guys'
ball
house and show you the sign. That movie was fucking classy.
Yeah.
licker?
I watched that recently. I watch it all the time.
I remember I tried about once a
You hear
year.
those hiccups? Jesus.
What is it?
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Oh,
Shoot
I've
you.
only seen that like one time.
That's like one of the. I am the Clit Commander. Oh, dude, he's not
That
one
one's
of
going to be a drop when Rural Disturbance gets a hold of that.
the- Yeah.
The-
It's like,
Because it was clean.
no, he's not one of us. He said he'd fuck a sheep.
So you guys,
Oh, that was a good one.
you guys know Biker Boobs is my other channel, right?
Yeah.
You got your baby mic'd up all on her own.
I was just thinking that.
Just
Yo,
like
when
you do
got
Arson.
When are you gonna get a
Got the
fucking
baby
sidecar for her? You need to get a sidecar for your kids so you can fucking
Those
dual
things,
vlog.
well, now I'm terrified of them. Tim told me they're hard to ride.
Oh, the Spider?
No, just a sidecar.
Oh, sidecars are hard to ride.
Yeah, well, you got to fucking double turn for them, like, or whatever you want to call it.
You can't counter steer anymore. You have to turn it like a car.
You gotta like
Yeah.
lean off it like a quad.
You can, in some situations, yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, it'd be fun though. It'd be funny to put her in there.
Be fun, yeah, okay. You saw the guy who fucking dumped it in Texas.
I gotta go get her some food. She's
Sounds like I'm
I'll be back.
on a DMV waiting line.
Or Taco Bell.
I know. I was like, give me my bread already.
God damn, hurry up. I need my bread.
What fucking DMV gives bread?
All of them.
I was talking about the bread line. Sorry.
Every DMV gives
Give me my
bread.
cheese. Give me my bread. I want 2 stamps because I need an energy drink.
You are the ones who are the ball lickers.
I got $5 left over for a lottery ticket. What the?
Is that Jake's kid?
Yeah.
No, this Jake.
Mm-hmm. All right, so should we take some questions from the panel?
Sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking 80% questions about fucking.
I know. Where did
this,
chair come from?
How
I
much
know.
dick goes in your ass, fucking mouth, belly button, and everything in
ropes?
between.
I know.
Ropes.
Or it'll be like, how much have I fucked your mom in the past week, or some stupid.
Yeah.
That's all the questions there'll be. There'll be nothing worth
Why
fucking.
don't you show your face?
Somebody was asking about the new rap slapper. How that's coming.
See, look, first one right there.
Wheelan has a question. Fuck you.
Look, Corbs saying, well, one of you fuckers that I texted send me a link. I thought you said you had a link.
Oh shit! Did you text me, Corbs? That's a legitimate question. Oh, he did text me.
How
Sorry,
much
dude.
ball liquor are you?
Oh, he says he doesn't have a link. All right, I'll send you a link, faggot. Hold on just a second.
That was like the most passive aggressive faggot I've ever heard. No, don't worry. I'll send you the link, faggot. No problem.
It's like, sir.
Oh yes, sir, Mr. Faggot, sir.
Someone asked, how do you feel about people stealing clips of yours and using them in compilations without asking? Do you flag it or do you let it go?
You'd have to be cool
Depends
enough
on the
to
context.
fucking jack your shit.
If
You know,
they're
those
doing it
people-
to honor you, then it's cool.
No, the
But
people that
if-
make a living from just downloading people's clips and doing
Yeah.
that, like I'll
Fuck
fucking
those
flag one of
faggots.
those. Yeah, like I get people tell me about them all the time. I flag them. I don't care. Like yeah, fuck them.
Like
Deal with
if
that.
it's a big compilation and I'm like one out of like maybe like
I don't care
100.
if I'm 1 out of 1,000,000. Fuck a faggot
One
that
out of
makes
a
a
million
living
stolen
off of
clips.
downloading other people's videos and re-uploading them. What a piece of shit.
Yeah, especially those dicks that download movie clips and use them in their movie. That pisses me off.
Was that like remember like a couple years back
guys
was
do
it
that
Ray
every
William
day.
Johnson was like the biggest guy on fucking YouTube, right? And I was like, you
He's
have
like,
a
"Check
channel
this
where
clip
you,
out."
yeah, it's like you have a channel where you steal other people's clips, and then you're like, my hair slicked up, woo! And I was like, I fucking hate this guy so much. And you know what he did? Because this is what they
drop.
did. You'd always look through the description, and they would give credit. Well, they always came from like fucking Vimeo or some shit. They was the same uploader. You know what they did? I guarantee he owned like 3 or 4 like Vimeo and like whatever random accounts. So he would rip them and then put them on this account, so that way they're not ripping them off of YouTube. Like it was their accounts. Like, I fucking hated that faggot. I hope he gets cancer.
He probably has cancer. He
Dude,
made
I
so much money.
I edit movie clips into my fucking shit for fun. I don't give a fuck.
Well, that's like different. Like the way you're doing it's not, you're not like getting views because of that, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm just being dumb. But I
Yeah,
wouldn't like
it's fun,
at the
though.
same time, like I wouldn't dare, like without asking, edit, in one of you guys' or one of another, vloggers or another serious YouTubers fucking shit into my video. That's fucking
Hey, better not.
People
gonna make
ask
a
when they
vid,
ask. I usually
Kill all your
care.
clips.
until it's legal, because I got 100 videos waiting.
It was funny, man. I Downshift randomly was like, "Hey, can I borrow some of your footage for a video that I'm gonna do?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, totally. Why would you even ask? Of course you can." And he's like, "Well, some people are about it. It's a respect thing." I'm like, "I guess so. I guess it makes sense." I just didn't even think about it. I was like, "Yeah, of course. I expect you guys to totally do it."
Well,
How many times have I stolen?
downshift, that's like what if it's just
Well, like how many times have I told? How many times have I just like made a remix of someone else's YouTube on video? Like when you fell off your Grom, and I was like, that's my shit," even though you told me to do it.
Question, dicks.
people.
What is when your GSXR motor explodes? Correct answer.
Just fucking Jeopardy.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Let's go fucking put some hay in the barrel and fucking one trick pony it up.
Wow.
You know what I hate those when you do a dual vlog with somebody and they release theirs like way before you, and you release yours and they're like, it's like I've already seen this. Like people are like thinking you're trying to do
Yeah,
something.
fucking the lean cunt.
They're like way to re-upload a video. Like they're thinking you actually like went back and deleted. They forget they didn't see it on your channel. They think you actually like went and deleted your video and re-uploaded it to like get more views or something. I'm like, oh my god, guys, chill the fuck out.
I remember when you and Dan did your videos together. I know, like felt like I was watching the same video when I watched both of yours.
Oh
yeah. It was.
Well, I'm not.
I mean,
No. I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying from an outside reference, I can kind of see it. I
Yeah,
get
well, I mean, it's gonna be. I mean, obviously, it's gonna be. I mean,
Yeah.
It's like we tried like in some of those first ones to really make them a bit different between each other, but
well,
still,
me and
obviously,
Delinquent-
they're gonna be some the same.
What me and Delinquent do, and it kind of not only does it make the editing easier, it helps for the fucking watcher's perspective. Is we do our vlog and we cut the whole video and just send each other the basically MP3 of the whole video, but in its raw clip format. Just sync it up and then just edit the vlog where it's kind of just their audio, so it's just us talking, so they get the other perspective on their channel, whether they like it or not. If they want to see it, they have to go there. So kind of did that because I remember cutscening both of your videos. Now is that more work? It kind of kills it for the other person to do a vlog like that.
Yeah, I can't. We the first times that we ever did it, when I fucking invented dual vlogging, we would always like split them up like part 1, part 2, but people don't click on part 2s. You just have to name them something really weird differently, even if you have a part 2
That is
video.
exactly true. That
So,
whole part.
like I would do like a part 1 on mine thing, and we'd send Spicy 110 part 2, and it would get like a quarter of the views, and it's like, god dang it. I don't know. The best
Yep.
one ever, the funniest video ever, I think we did a three-way with what's that guy's name? The Florida guy. What's his name?
You did a three-way.
It was. We called it
Man.
the three-way. It was like the three-way on the 4th or something.
Organized three-way.
What's the guy WR who rides in Florida? WR250.
Oh, Moto Trippin'?
Oh,
Yeah,
tripping.
Moto Trippin'. Yeah. We did one with him. It was
I love
fucking
that
hilarious.
dude.
He edited that. His edits are ridiculous. It was the funniest.
He's a
fucking
dude whose
video.
channel should have taken off, man. His videos are like legit take
Yeah.
time to edit. He does his shit legit.
He told me one time that like for every minute of footage, it's usually like 3 to 4 hours or something crazy of editing. And I was like, I believe it, dude. I see what you do. Like it takes him hours and hours, like weeks to like make a video. Like it's,
That's a lot of time.
it's that quantity quality mix you got to find if you're really trying to grow a channel.
It's one thing that I've always told people, because I get people ask me like, "Man, what did you do to do your YouTube big, and how do you do it?" And I'm like, I don't know, I just upload up a lot of videos.
What's that?
Just upload them vids.
Just
I got like a 6-hour editing bay time, like on average, I guess.
I don't really think that's actually a valuable thing because there's a lot of people that upload lots of quality videos that fucking are still small channels.
yeah. There's a lot of unheard of guys.
There's a lot of small channels that are better than any bigger channel out there.
Yeah, I
ever,
happen to
like-
agree with that a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of YouTubers that I'll just like watch. I'm like, why are you not fucking just a million subscribers?
Now look at Moto Trippin'. Here's a perfect example.
I haven't had a chance to watch any of his videos.
Well, you watch one, and he's one that's literally entertaining from beginning to end on all the videos.
Yeah, I'm
He's one of
gonna
those
now.
special
that
guys.
three-way vlog, if you look that up, we had like a fuck up in like the beginning, like his camera broke or something, so we had to redo the whole thing. He made like a stop motion like fucking crash recreation with like a little toy. It was the funniest shit ever. Like it just shows what happens.
That's
You
awesome.
should check that out. It's fucking great.
Welcome, Corbs.
I think he sounds like
Are you just being silent over there, touching tips?
Figured I'd come in with a bang like I usually do.
Come in with a silent whimper.
Come in with a little silent treatment, you know.
Come in like a fart.
Can you guys hear me breathing?
Come in like a stinky fart. Real
What have you been up to? Fucking
Dude, I've been so fucking
MIA.
lately, it's unreal.
Busy
so much
smashing
work.
poon.
So much poon, so much
Yeah.
everything.
some fucking five-finger poon.
That's the only kind of poon, my friend.
I've never just yeah.
Yeah, I just been really busy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever fuck so much that you like jack off again just to see what it feels like?
No, I
forget
fucking.
that feeling.
You ever had the hard-on stay after you're all done, so you had to go into the fucking bathroom?
Okay, that's a good. Okay, hold on.
You
I'm
mean
sorry.
you mean baking 2 pies at once?
Yeah, just trying to get the fucking thing to go away. you know?
All right, so here's a question: How here? This is a legitimate question. How many times? What's the maximum times in one day you and whoever your significant other was
Dan.
had sex?
What?
What's the
One.
maximum times you've done it in a day with whoever?
God,
your
you gotta go back to
significant
being
other
like
was?
when I was probably
One half.
This
fucking
one dirty old
19 or
man style.
something.
I seriously think 4,
4. Oh,
maybe 5.
Jesus, man. It must be well over a dozen.
in one day.
Dude, like
There
I
is
can think of like
there.
I can think of like days of just like even when we first got married, like just sit like well, we both got a day off today. We haven't been. It's like 3 in the afternoon. We're not dressed yet. We're really sweaty. We just been fucking going at it all day. We would stop and eat naked.
That is impressive, right
Yeah, I
there.
got bills to pay and shit, man. Calm down.
like you're like I don't even have to wrap it anymore. Nothing's coming out. It's fucking.
I gotta make.
Powder.
Just air, air ropes.
When you do go, it's like
One time I remember it was like I don't know, like 3 in the morning. I had to go find like this. We were dating, so I had to go find like a fucking like a 7-Eleven and get Gatorade and condoms. It's like fucking all
Gotta
sweaty. I'm like,
rehydrate for all this banging.
we gotta go. The guy just looked at me. He was all like, "Yeah." The fucking checkout guy, he's just grinning, looking at me. He's like,
He's like, where the party at, Jake?
He's like, yo, you guys need a.
No, I'm like dressed like I'm like wearing like a fucking flip flops and like fucking like workout clothes, like something I just slipped on.
Were you?
I'm
I was gonna
sweaty
say
and
you weren't
stanky.
still naked.
Oh
You go
I'm
in
sure
your
I was-
sweatpants with a huge freaking tent.
I probably still have like a fucking
You're
half
like-
chub in there, like.
Just getting hydrated, man.
Oh fuck, dude. That was some weird times.
Later, Phantasm. Have a good
Mannerly,
night.
quit asking how long people's dicks are, dude.
Somebody,
For
yeah,
like 20 minutes now.
somebody's fantasizing over there.
7 to 8 millimeters.
Just say inches, fucker.
What is it? The average is like.
No, my dick is only in metric.
What is it? Yeah, what is the average? I don't even know.
It's
'Cause
like
I-
4.5, I think.
Well, because I know because people always
Four and a
talk like.
half.
I thought it was 5.5.
You're trying to put yourself in the average bracket.
Because like people always joke about having like you guys got a 13-inch dick or some shit, but then I found out like I remember looked it up like a while back. I think like the biggest one's like not even or it's like right at a foot or something. It's like just over a foot, and some white guy with it, and I was like, oh.
Well, don't
Well,
they pass out?
See,
every
I
time?
learned it wasn't. I
No.
learned it wasn't even a fucking measurement. It was from the tip of your middle finger to the tip of your thumb when you have them spread out completely. That's the average length of a male's penis.
As we all
Of your own. Like if you can exceed that length, then you're above average. If you exceed that length, you're below average of your own size.
What if you
Guess
barely
I'll
make it
hang
past
on.
your
Let me
own
get a
thumb?
boner real
I got
quick.
some
I'll
big
check.
ass hands, lady.
I know if I bend my wife's legs back, I can hit a wall in there.
Yeah, if you can hit the wall, then you know you're probably above average. So I think we got that going for us.
Do the sidewalls count?
You got that
God,
like 3
dude.
millimeters of
For you, Dust Corps.
Thank you.
You know how many viewers right now are fucking doing what I just said?
They're trying to figure it all
Trying to
out.
get like
Staring
trying to
at
get
their
like some
hand.
wood real quick.
Mannerly is quick to answer with dick trivia. He's like,
everyone's going open new tab. Pornhub.com. They're trying to get
Let me-
fucking wood so they can
I don't
check
know,
their
though.
shit.
Let me check my tip.
Hard to hit that fucking firewall because some of these hoes.
Oh,
they-
check this out. The Journal of Sexual Medicine found that the average American man's penis is 5.6 inches
Did I
long
not
when
say
erect, and an Asian dude's is 4.8.
Dude, they ain't about fucking.
Oh no, wait, that's 4.8 in circumference. Never mind. I totally made that up.
Oh god.
4.8 in circumference is like fucking like an inch wide.
It's like your waist size. No,
It's like
circumference, not diameter.
it's like I'm all width, no length though. Like a fucking,
fucking
can of
cheese
tuna
wheel.
over here.
Cheese wheel.
Tuna. Is that referred to as like chode?
Yeah, my dick's a cheese wheel, guys.
Use a fake pan for a condom.
Chode City.
What was it? Wasn't it Douche Bigelow? He's like, look, I got length, but it's like a piece of spaghetti or something. It's like,
Oh god.
Call me the limp noodle.
oh fuck, dude. I don't know. I've never
This
thought
time
to
it
measure
wasn't
that
arson.
thing. Is if y'all,
It
like,
wasn't
if-
arson that brought the
you do
dick cock. It was Corbs.
that?
I didn't bring up
That's
Dick
right.
Cock.
I don't know.
That was Tim.
It was mannerly.
No, we already got the 411 on your freaking fire hose, dude.
It's on the brain.
Who's?
Corbs.
Fire hose is more
Walk
like
back in on that. You're fucking fire hose. 411. You're freaking me out.
It's more like Never mind.
like a garden hose.
Was it gonna be
Such a
something
give up.
racist?
It was gonna
Yeah,
be. It's probably gonna be racist somehow.
That was gonna be real racist.
I'd have said something, and all of a sudden I would have heard Arson go, "What?"
What?
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 Reminiscing over here about that.
The Arson
so
ride
great.
play is fucking gold.
Oh god.
Oh.
What? So how about that new Star Wars, guys? Everyone like that?
Han
Yeah.
Solo dies.
Still
Oh
haven't
my
seen
god! Oh my
I haven't
god!
seen it. Well, okay. Thanks for that.
Oh
That.
my god!
What the
spoiler.
fuck, Tim? You better be
Get with the
kidding me.
program, dude.
Tim is that guy.
Tim. Oh, you're banned from live stream. Fucking banned.
You
Great if he was
seriously have
laughing
not
and just
seen it
kicking
yet,
him.
dude?
No.
If the spoilers mean that much to you, you should have seen it by now.
Yeah, I don't give two fucks, man, about spoilers. Fuck.
Some of us have jobs, Tim.
You know, like I told my wife, I said, let's go see it. Then I was like, wait a minute, how the fuck are we gonna do that? And we had this conversation about can we take a 7-month-old baby to the movies, and there was no, we can't. That's not. Gonna happen.
You guys, the verdict was no.
Absolutely not. I was like, maybe if we feed her right before we go, she'll sleep. I'm like, she's not gonna sleep through
Like
fucking
headphones
Star
on that.
Wars. Like,
Someone goes, Tim is in ISIS.
Yeah.
I'm sure some goth out there has it on torrent, man. Just fucking fun.
Oh, it's already on Pirate Bay.
It's been out. I gotta wait at least for the Blu-ray rip. I ain't trying to watch no janky.
look,
quality.
I don't know how to computer like that, so I don't know. How to
Well, you got an Apple. You can't computer like that.
Yeah, probably right. That's why I bought it. No, like I like it. I like it, but it's for like the most fuckboy of reasons. It's like, look, I'm retarded. I don't really like fucking with computers, so I bought an Apple.
Can rebuild an engine on a motorcycle. Still uses Internet Explorer.
Don't use Internet Explorer.
I bet you fucking opened up your Mac and was like, "Where is Internet Explorer?"
No, I did put Chrome on it though.
Don't you
By
have
the
to
way.
pay? Don't you even have to pay to fucking open the task manager on those things?
I believe it.
I don't know.
Hashtag Tim
That ain't a
doesn't
free.
matter
That ain't
anymore.
a free feature. Come on,
Free
Audie.
feature. Okay, you really break it down. Like you gotta fucking have a bunch of stupid maintenance software on a fucking PC to keep it running. So I guess
Yeah, that maintenance shit. My PC runs fine.
you got C cleaner on that motherfucker. I know you do.
Would
No,
you like?
I have nothing. I have nothing on it.
Would
you
you like?
because you like to go through manually, like fucking.
I like to delete all my registry errors one by one.
Would you
I
like to
don't-
restore
Do you,
computers?
do you like to unscrew the little screws on the side of your computer? Do you like you get hard a little bit when you're like, look, I'm fucking with it. Yeah.
No, it's got thumb screws. I don't have to unscrew. Just come out with my
That's what I'm
fingers.
saying. You got the thumb screw. You do it quick, right?
Yeah.
Quick release.
It's basically like fucking hood pin latches for his.
No, like I don't care, man. It's just like
Yeah.
it's like
a
I'm
NASA
like
hood.
I want the fucking like if you guys have like a badass motorcycle, I might have like the scooter of the computers, you know. I'm like whatever, I fucking put gas in it, it works. I don't know. Like that's
Yeah,
me, man.
and if you
I
wanna-
don't care. It's
if you need to,
fucking
like,
fine with
upgrade
me,
it-
bro.
What's cool is like if you need to upgrade a Mac, you just throw it away and fucking buy it.
Pretty much, right?
Yeah.
I did
Drop
look
it
up.
up-
I looked up
drop
a
it up
video
to,
of
like,
like
$2,000.
I looked up a video of like how they do it. It does require. It's like you ever seen those like kits to take an iPhone apart? It's the same. You have to rip like shit. You have to take it apart. Like it's brutal. It takes like picks and plastic and you know break. The
Yeah,
glue.
you're gonna have to break it. It's like
You need special Apple screwdrivers. You can't just use like a regular shit.
it's
there's a toolkit. There's like literally a toolkit to break into it. But I mean whatever.
Because it's a laptop built into a monitor.
I mean yeah, but it's sort of.
That was kind of Steve Jobs' vision, you know, him rule the world with only all his devices. That was the kind of the point.
Audie, I swear to God, Audie, I'm gonna fucking destroy you.
So you use his tools.
just fucking punch it.
Yeah. Animal needs reading.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's like that chair. Someone's chair is trying to be noisier than mine. That's
I was gonna
pretty
say,
good.
is that a chair squeak or a fucking?
Let me see what mine does here.
It's like every time I hear that noise, I know someone's got a girl in the room. So is that a chair or a girl? Dead giveaway.
Dead giveaway.
It depends. I can even tell the age. The looser it is, like
Does
that's
like Arson sit next to Baker, or do they sit in each other's lap when they?
Then
do
you hear
this?
this,
Lap.
like okay, she's 40.
Lap, okay. Who's on top? Who's on bottom?
We alternate every 10 minutes.
Okay.
Sometimes we sit ass to ass, like fucking facing the opposite way.
With a double head fucking dildo for
Double-head
security
dildo.
between
Oh.
us.
Poop it back and forth.
Yeah.
And we play tug of war with double-sided dildos.
Man, I feel like I could grab onto one of those.
Yeah, you probably could grab. Yeah, easy.
Right? You think about like your power to like your turd cutter.
You guys going at it
that's
like
a pretty strong
Requiem
muscle
for
right
a
there.
Dream.
Oh,
You know, speaking of sexual toys,
get turd cutter.
Requiem of a Dream, Jennifer Collins.
Yeah, going ass to ass like Requiem for a Dream.
Oh, that's a.
Dream of a
Since I saw her as a kid, that was that movie. The fucking. What was that one?
I always think of
David
Betty
Bowie.
White.
What's that movie she's in?
Like Berta from 2.5 Men and Betty White going at it with that thing.
Yeah. Why? What's that movie I'm thinking of, right? With fucking, is like David Bowie or something in it? Jennifer Collins. It's like, is it the Lazarus or something weird? I don't know. Little kid, I remember that movie. I'm trying to get. I've thought she's hot for years.
Lou Ferrigno? No? Okay.
Still to this day, man, I think Luke Ferrigno's in better shape and mental condition than all his competitors, man, from back in the 80s and 90s. He's a badass. I follow them all on Facebook, man, and fucking Schwarzenegger looks worn out. Sorry. Ferrigno's like fucking all badass. Vin Diesel's fat as fuck. Like, literally.
The Rock still looks. Dwayne Johnson still looks ridiculous all the time.
Yeah.
But I guess he's still pretty current in movies.
The amount of effort
Steroids.
and dietary discipline it takes to stay like that. Well,
Yeah, the amount of
those guys.
roids.
the amount of roids is epic.
Yeah. Andy Dick looks the best out of all of them. He looks.
It's just constant fart noise coming from.
Harry Dean Stanton.
You got that ass, Mike.
They're so settled now.
You can tell the big guys they drink a lot of beer, like Mickey Rourke and fucking Ron Perlman. They're still big, but geez, look like fucking Viking fat guys in the corner of the bar.
Who is that?
Voices like that coming out of them.
They're passing the fart back and forth. Little butt hairs are flickering in the wind.
Fuck celebrities.
Oh, that shit's so gay. Fucking shitting. Who's shitting?
My butthole just quit yesterday, thank God.
Just gave up.
Did you blow it out? Is it inside out now?
Just stop clenching.
It's fucked up, boy.
Is that what happens? You think like when like old people have to wear diapers? You think like the muscle just gives up back there and it just falls out?
That's what mine felt like for a day, like the contraction that you feel when you are shitting, like your butthole's like trying to open.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't shitting, but my butthole still felt like that all day long.
Take it from a resident shit expert.
It was
That's
one of
definitely
them.
what happens with old people.
It's one of them ghost shits.
Oh yeah,
You're just pushing and nothing's coming.
it just comes out with old people.
It just falls out, huh? It just falls right out.
This just fucking plops.
It just comes out, cleaning them off, and they shit on your hand. You're like, hey, cool, thanks.
Yeah.
Oh man, I hope you get paid a ton. Corey.
Better than having to dig it out.
I'd be lying if I said that hasn't happened.
Yep.
I can't wait.
I've heard stories.
Oh, I've caught a turd in the hand before.
Yeah.
I only got about 20 or 30 years before that's going to have to happen, and I hope to
Not a
God,
turd in the hand.
I hope to God it's
You either hope that by then there's been some amazing invention that like some kind of like a pacemaker for your asshole.
No, man.
Or you're dead. One of the
They got poop bags where they put a tube up your ass and they inflate this little balloon and you just shit into a bag.
Well, there you go. What think about that though? What if you had like something like a pacemaker just constantly like electrifying your asshole muscles,
Contracting
like,
your
the whole,
butthole.
yeah, contracting the whole.
Fuck
muscles.
all that. Fuck all that. I want my daughter and my sons to have to wipe my ass, dude. I wipe their ass a lot. I want them to fucking have to wipe my shit real hard.
Someone asked, when is the last time you sharded yourself? I think that might be.
It was actually about 4 days ago.
Oh man, Corbs, that may be.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, Corbs.
I had
The shard
I had
holder.
stomach virus last week, man, and it was bad.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I can't even remember. I assume it was probably sometime when I was like really sick and you like cough really hard and you're like, oh. Just
I shit myself
what
a
I'm
week
bargaining
before
for.
Christmas.
It wasn't even a cough. I was sitting there brushing my teeth, and all of a sudden my fucking boxers are warm. I'm like, okay.
No.
No, not even a warning. Not even like a, oh man.
No, nothing. Nothing.
Yeah.
You just had some seepage.
Something about being sick though, yeah, because I remember I had the flu like 2 years ago or something. I was walking my dog and I thought I had I was like, oh, and I like pinched my legs together. I was like, we gotta go, hurry up, you're done, you're done. We're going. Like when I lived in an apartment, you had to like walk him back home. I was like, we gotta
You
go.
think your asshole sneezed?
Did I ever tell
Pretty
you
much.
did I ever tell you guys the on-stage short story?
And then
No.
the tiger bit your head.
Yeah, I hope you weren't wearing white pants.
Dude,
No,
if you
man.
shit yourself when the tiger bit you, that'd be.
It was between shows in this stupid Southern murder mystery dinner show that I worked at, and there was a mall across the street, and I went and ate their pizza. It was called Gino's Pizza, and I sit there and fucked around for a minute,
shit.
came back, smoked a cigarette, walked across the parking lot, and took a big old shit, or took a big old fart. I was like, yeah, man, this is awesome. And it was that point, you cannot tell the difference between hot liquid and hot air when it's underneath,
Until it starts going down your leg.
Yeah, until you fucking shit it out. It went down my leg, all on my jeans, all on my boots and shit. And I had to walk through the theater, past customers with shit all up in my fucking leg and stuff. And then they, just hope no one noticed. I got in the back and I didn't have any fucking underwear, nothing. There's no bathroom or anything there, just a changing room. So I had to change out of my shitty fucking pants and underwear, folded it up with the shit in there
Yeah, you
because
gotta
there's
make
no
it seal it.
bathroom. Yeah, and put it inside my fucking restaurant. And fucking wiped my shit off with an old T-shirt that was on the wardrobe
But
rack.
then you're naked.
Yeah, and then I put my costume on over top of that, so
Okay.
I was just like shit film all over my legs and ass. And I went and performed the whole show like that, 2-hour show.
You know you stunk.
Oh God, they smelled me, man. Actors, audience members.
That's the kind of stuff that'll give you PTSD.
I'd have taken the day off, man.
Yeah.
You're ever like around someone like it sucks. You get around somebody that smells like shit all the time. Like usually a big fat guy because they can't wipe their ass, or a really muscular guy.
You ever been to a hospital, Jake?
Yeah. It's not to like you had to.
I'm around people that smell like shit all the time.
You just think about that. It's like that should be like when you ate so much that you couldn't and you're taking shits all the time. You're taking a lot of shits because you're eating a lot, and then you can't get to your own asshole because you put so much weight on. It's like you gotta stop. You gotta think about like that should be. There's a sign right there.
Do you ever wonder, Corbs, like what's the total volume of poop molecules you've breathed into your lungs and out over the years?
Yeah.
It just my burps smell a lot, but I don't know if that's got.
Oh man.
I don't know if that's related, but
Seems like
I
a
don't
safe
know.
comparison to an asshole.
Dude, it's just baby shits, but my baby's shit. I swear for like 4 days in a row, she keeps like blowing out and like it's, and then like you get like a bunch of diapers like for like your baby shower. Someone gave us like this like pack of like some kind of organic natural diapers or some shit. Those don't fucking take shit off no one, man. Those are the
AKA
worst
they
diapers.
don't work at all. It's
Yeah,
like
basically,
it's like tree bark with some straps on the side.
It might as well be, dude.
It's like
I'm like,
Hanes 3-pack T-shirts.
like these diapers don't take shit off of nobody. And just it's a little joke there, but yeah, they're fucking terrible. She was blowing it right out.
really,
the back.
Tim?
Couldn't resist, man.
You could have at least spelled doctor right.
I know. I was in a hurry. I was trying to get the quick response.
Oh man.
Wheelan has the best side check comments. Paging Dr. Faggot.
Better get going, Dr. Faggot.
With
Oh my god.
Got some turds we need caught ASAP.
On it. Pro turd catcher.
Oh man.
Trio?
Alright, man, fucking me and Arson gotta go hit up Dr. Dre's studio again. Fucking talk to you guys later. Love, peace,
Are
chicken
you working
grease.
on your Valentine's Day album?
Now working on some fucking original slappers now.
Trio?
Oh man.
We're gonna have some
Ready.
fucking some Black Dahlia mushroom tip action and some fucking acoustic action. We have we're gonna vary it up.
Right on.
Alright, well fucking you guys all have a good night. Sleep good. Fucking sleep
boys.
tight. Keep the buttholes tight. And we'll see you guys later.
Good night.
See ya.
Later, man.
And that's the way the news goes.
We didn't get to say goodbye to Arson, though.
Stay
No, we
classy,
didn't.
San Diego.
What a dick.
Stay
Just
classy, San Bernardino.
He had a mouthful of shit.
or
He
dick.
was, he was, yeah, he was catching a poopy dick in his mouth.
Poopy dick from his own poop.
All right, time for another beer. I will be right back.
ATM.
I miss Sub D and his pizza cravings, says Jim Mills.
I once saw a lesbian take a gun away from a crackhead and shoot him in the leg with it.
Wait, you saw this? What?
That would be a good vlog.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, that is. That's another story. Cool. But that's another story, San Diego.
Ron Burgundy.
Vaginas.
Nothing's happening. It's fucking.
Yeah, I know. That's why I came out with that weird fucking statement. What's going on?
I'm just eating pizza.
It's not the kind. It's not the kind that Backroad had, right? Shoot yourself.
Like Derek was tying together the fucking conversation or something. What happened?
Oops.
I don't know what
Yeah.
else without him. Let's just get off the air. All right? It's been
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, maybe we should wrap
We
it
had a
up.
good night, guys.
There's a strip club down the road I've been trying to test out. So
It was a good run.
Which is cool.
There's a
This is the
strip
last
club.
one forever, by the way.
Oh, hey, I ordered some supermoto wheels. Oh,
Nines?
I'll put them bitches on.
what are they,
I
dude?
love that.
They're not here yet. I just got some Warp 9s because they're cheap.
Hell yeah! Which tires did you get with them?
No tires yet. They didn't have a
Oh.
tire. They didn't have a tire option, but what's recommended? I want to get some fucking white walls.
I'm like gonna tell you like Pilot Powers or something. You're like,
I'm putting the white walls on the Grom soon.
I don't know. Like, what is good supermoto tires?
I just run Pilot Powers, dude. Every time I ran one of those like specific supermoto tires, like the rear lasts like 1,000 miles.
Really?
Yeah, I had the Continent or Contour or whatever ones, and they're good. They just don't last. But Pilot Powers are like pretty good tires. I don't know.
Yeah.
They were good. There's not like because people are like, what's one that's gonna work good if I'm also off roading a lot? It's like unless it's like that Stanzia whatever fucking weird one with a weird tread pattern.
Yeah.
Once you hit the dirt, it doesn't matter if it's a slick or a fucking Pilot Power. It's doesn't have knobbies like.
Yeah, it's not
It's
meant
fucking
for that.
stupid. And that
Not
weird
the same.
one, that Distanzia, whatever it called one. You know what I'm talking about, right? It's like kind of like weird big tread on it.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Dude, everyone I know who's gotten those say they don't last, but for like those again, it's like 1,000 miles maybe out of the rear. They fucking wear out stupid fast. So I wouldn't even
Really?
fuck with those. Yeah, I wouldn't dick with them. Just put a fucking Pilot Power on there, fine. Sometimes
Yeah.
I used to run a Pilot Power rear and a Pilot Pier front, and they would wear out at the same time. But I mean that's just like I don't do that anymore because I don't have fucking money like that. But for a while I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll just put a pier on the front so it wears out at the same time as the rear, and it's like double stickiness.
Yeah.
That's a good tire. Those piers are fucking badass, but they're expensive and shit. They wear out.
Yeah, I'll probably just go with the Pilot Powers.
Mm-hmm.
Do it all around. I'm pretty sure that's what I put on the Z last time I got new tires as
That's
well.
the thing. You're basically putting on sport bike tires. I mean,
Yeah.
The guy fucking what's his name up there? Fucking B-Rad said he was gonna start making some little DRZ parts. He's gonna cut them out so you fucking go leave your bike with him.
Oh,
Make some
yeah.
shit.
There
I
it
put
is.
put a couple parts on the other day that he sent me.
Nice. Yeah, that's cool that he makes his own shit.
Yeah, yeah.
He's got two, I think, of the ones like yours. One just for dirt and one's
Well, yeah,
street.
he had some explanation for the other day, like why he had two or something. It had to do with like some like how one's got low hours, and I was just like, yeah, I don't know. I have the WR and I've got two sets of rims. I mean, I guess if you feel like you got an extra $9,000 to blow just so you can have one dedicated for dirt, that's cool. Good for him. I mean, hey, I'm just jealous. Fuck that asshole.
Yeah. Double down. What do I want to ride today? Street only.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Double down on.
yeah, he literally has one that's like set up for supermoto and one set up for dirt. You see him crash on that ice.
I did.
Oh man, he's crazy.
That looked like it fucking hurt.
It's like he sees it, and like he just fucking like he could not stop in time, so he just like fucking grabs a handful of brake and lays it down. I'm like fuck.
Yeah, that sucks. That's gotta hurt.
I probably would have tried to ride over it and then eaten shit real hard.
Yeah, just keep going.
When I remember when I very, very first started riding, probably like the second day I had like a motorcycle. It was like an R6. I rode over a huge frozen puddle like that. I wasn't aware that it was a frozen puddle. So I was like halfway on it. And I was just like, okay, well I haven't crashed. I'll just keep doing what you're doing.
Keep going. Keep going.
Like survive after your luck.
Just like super neutral, like no real input, no brake, no throttle. Just fucking stay.
Just glide. How fast
going
are you going?
30 miles an hour across like a big frozen, the top of the bridge was frozen. I didn't realize.
And then, and then I got the 44 tooth rear sprocket because they didn't sell a 41 on the website. So I don't know. That's probably not going to make that much of a difference, right? 44.
That is like what, 3 teeth up on the rear.
Yeah.
I mean, do you go like out on the highway with it a lot?
Nah, I'm not going to be doing that shit just around
Should be
town.
fine. The only thing like don't put a 16 tooth on the front because like you should have a 15 tooth right now or even smaller.
Uh-huh.
But 15 is like the biggest you can put on the front. And if you go to a 16, you got to take the case saver out. I know too many idiots that do that.
Is it better to get like a chain with a master link or get ones that like you press in and then you just like pull it off?
Well, you want to if you want to be able to swap back and forth setups easily, I would just get the clip. The clip link is fine.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
I mean, like the rivet one is like it's a little more secure. But I mean, if you put the clip one on right, if you're not a fucking retard, it's not going to come off like.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, people are like scared of the clips. It's like no, if you actually like. Yeah. You usually have to, unless it's like a non O-ring dirt chain, a clip chain, like a clip. You still usually have to use that tool to press the link, like the outer part of it on. It's not just going to go on.
Oh yeah.
It's still like a really tight fit, and the only thing what I do, like, because I do swap back and forth sometimes, like that. I got my 2 sets of chains, and I have my little clip master links, but I have a shit ton of those clips. Like you usually go down to Cycle Gear, just like I throw the clips away every time. The snap clip, whatever.
Yeah.
But you can go get just tell them for a size whatever 5 chain. That's all they need to know. It's just that kind of clip. Just get a shitload of those. That's the thing to do.
Clips.
Yeah, don't
How many
reuse
clips
the
for my
clips.
nips?
I need some extra nip clips. Nah, that'll be fun for though.
Yeah, when it's not frozen out.
Yeah, exactly.
Like in 6 months when you can ride again or something, right? Faggot.
Yeah, the worst part is it hasn't even really started snowing heavily yet. Like I could go out right now, but it's just cold as fuck. So I'm
whatever
like,
happened with the
what's
Z
the point?
though? Like, did you just drop the claim on it?
No, I got the money. How do you think I bought the supermoto wheels?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
They didn't total it, and they gave me the money. So I'm like, yeah.
It costed like what, a quarter of that to fix it, right? Or you'd already like paid.
Oh
to fix
yeah,
it. Yeah.
yeah. I just gotta basically I'm just gonna order a new set of plastics, which is like $480, and then I'm just gonna call Two Bros and be like, can I just send this to you guys and you fix it, and I'll just pay for whatever, because I don't want to buy a whole nother exhaust because you have to buy 2.
Did
because you fucking got that weird, awesome double setup.
I had to do something weird. I remember when I had
Double muffs.
I got some money to fix my DRZ, then I ended up insuring it with a different company, but they saw that accident. They made me they wanted me to show that I fixed the bike. They're like, we just want to see it. You like I guess
that's what Photoshop's for.
I just sent them a picture from when I first bought it. I was like, yeah, here you go, I fixed it. Like, fuck yourself. Like, what do you know?
Looks great.
What do you
Yeah,
know? It's a fucking dirt bike. Chill out.
Yeah, why do they care if you?
I guess so that if you had another claim later, they could be like, well, that was previous damage or it wasn't. I don't know. I just
they didn't.
I don't know.
Good.
Go ahead, Dan.
Oh, I was gonna ask, how do you think you're like, all right, so you have that cool two brothers, whatever exhaust setup on your ZX 1000. I wondered how something similar like that would sound on the Honda Magna.
Probably awesome.
Probably.
Yeah, it's hard to make it's hard for a Magna engine not to sound awesome.
Those straight pipes are just so fucking raw, and when I get it all said and done with, I want it to be drivable.
Go to fucking that Dime City Cycles site and buy some fucking $20 reverse cans or something. Just throw them on there. I don't know.
Sounds dumb.
Go get the same exhaust I bought for my Grom. The fucking cans are $100.
But 4 of them, The thing is, I want to do like a custom cool exhaust that like comes almost directly off of the engine that
we
just
know
like
how you,
twists
we know how
out.
good you are with
I'm not gonna make it.
exhaust making.
I'm not gonna make it.
Can you even fit the two bros on there? Was that like something that'll fit on that kind of bike?
I don't know, dude. Because it's got quad exhausts.
Quad, yeah.
Quad
quad
exhaust. You need
muffs.
to do is you need to go find an old organ and cut it up and make like a fucking like that totes whatever exhaust.
need-
but
you
it
need to make
actually is
some of
like
that
organ
minigun
pipes, like
muffs.
they got tones to them.
You need to make the muffs that look like miniguns.
I want to have 4 like independent mufflers, but of course that's gonna cost me like $1,000.
What if? How much do you think you get an old trumpet for and just bolt it?
Shut
up. That'd be
Some
amazing.
tubas. Put some tuba horns on it.
You're like, check this out. Like I don't have a removable baffle, but I can move the slide and change the tone.
Every time like I'm just driving, it's like,
Or every time you go down the street, it sounds like a fat guy walking down the sidewalk.
You know, like that would be kind of cool. Like if you could change the tone of the fucking pipe on the go. You know what I remember seeing on some old pipes? Like Tim Prow will remember some shit like this. I think I remember seeing some old Vance and Hines sport cans and some different ones that had like a valve on the side of the can that could open and close a baffle in it. And I was like, why don't we fucking do that anymore? That was cool as shit.
Yeah, because I think this is just it's been a lot of years, but I think that part of that had to do with the cutout rule. Like a vehicle's not allowed to have cutouts, and I think those qualified under certain laws
Yeah,
as
it's like
cutouts.
because they still go through the muffler though. I mean, it's an open pipe when you flip it open, but
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what that was, but yeah, I think that if they could do that, they simply would, and there's probably a legal reason they don't, because that's a great idea.
Well, that cheapo exhaust I got from my Grom, I could have spent like $50-$60 more. And they actually make something like I thought it was cool because I hadn't seen anything like that. They have like a can. It's got a valve in it, and you have a long cable you route up somewhere, and you would turn a knob. Like you have to turn it for like 20 times or something ridiculous, I'm sure, to open or close it. But I thought, that's a neat idea. I wouldn't buy that because those are so cheap. I would assume that would like fall apart in that thing. Like it's that's like a what $140 exhaust or system or something. Like it's not. Yeah. I don't know. I don't trust them. You know what I'm saying? Like I could just see it like fucking rattling, falling apart.
Mm-hmm.
I remember my buddy having electric cutouts on his Trans Am, fucking stroker motor. You know,
what do you got?
Like long tubes, and it goes like you take the long tubes and break them straight into the stock exhaust, you know. But then you have like electric cutouts with dumps on the side.
Yeah. little solenoids open the dumps.
Mm-hmm.
Then it gets
and
real
then
loud.
It gets stuck open, and then you're driving his car around. You have to turn it off when you go through drive-throughs because your fucking bike got stolen and your car broke down. That was a bad time. It's like, here, borrow my Trans Am. It's okay. It only gets 11 miles to the gallon. It takes premium. And it's a stroker motor, so when you get on it, you got to remember to put some oil in it when you get home.
And it won't idle.
the dash was cracked in half from the idle. It was so hard on that thing with the cam it had in it. And it had like a Spec 3 clutch in it, so you're like...
You put nitro in it to get it to idle correctly.
Dude, it was so bad. He had a short throw like Hurst shifters, and then some faggot like cut it down like even shorter, so like it basically moves like an inch, but requires like your entire bicep to shift it. You're like, fuck this thing.
Yeah.
What do you have, Dan? It's a Magna.
It's a '94 Honda Magna.
Those are V4s, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they're V4s.
They make a pretty good sound then. Yeah.
It
I
sounds
told you I
awesome.
rebuilt one of those. It was my final project for my school.
But you built one of the '80s models, you said, and it's like completely different.
Yeah, probably not that much.
Motors are different, like a lot different.
I doubt they're that much different.
Listen to us old guys. It's we always say shit like that.
Do it like this, Dan. That's a '93. That's the shit.
Like,
no, it's no different from my 1969.
Hold on.
Is yours a 69? You said it's a 93.
Technology
right?
has not changed.
That's a different. I think that's a different one.
The one I worked on, I remember like we had to get some.
That's a Saber engine. That's not a Magna.
It says Bobber Honda Magna.
That's a V45.
Yeah.
V45.
Now I remember I had to get gaskets for it. And I was rebuilding it, and like the gaskets.
Hey, that's
were
mine
actually
right there.
asbestos
Yo.
gaskets.
Yo, that's mine. You see the photo with the truck to the left?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, the one with the truck. Yeah, that's mine. That's my old truck too.
Oh man, look at that! There it is.
How about that?
That is
Googled
actually
Dan.
That's my bike, and that's my truck in the back, metal truck.
Wicked.
That's when I first did the Magna project altogether.
I love your sweet pick because it's extra blurry.
Well, a lot of people click on it. Fuck sakes, I guess.
Look at this dude's America.
That's also me.
It's also me.
I love the look of like having no fender on the rear like that, but then you
I
think
love
like every
that.
puddle you
Oh,
go
that
through.
is cool, man.
I love that belly pan. I can't find those.
I know, right? What is that?
Make
Look
it
at that
a
muffs, right?
cardboard
Look at that
covered-
damn muffs coming off the back there.
I know.
This dude look good.
Yeah,
V45.
that's the 80s model.
That 80 shit.
I think mine's a
we need some of
V6.
these
Oh, there's
dirty
some knobbies
tires.
on it.
Knobbies
fork
would look
brace.
good if it was just a little bit older, but
Does yours have a fork brace like that, or is that like someone
No.
made that? Okay.
I do not.
I was like, that looked like a real custom fork brace because it was about a millimeter away from that tire.
Yeah,
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
That looks pretty cool right there.
I like
Oh
that.
my god, catfight, get out of here. Get.
Get.
Howdy, you're such a little bitch.
Dude, she's being a bitch right now.
You gotta
She's
like build like a
yelling.
subframe for the rear of it, with like one of those like little hoop back subframes, and put like a.
I'm getting my frame chopped very soon.
Remember when you told me you had a fake hardtail and I made fun of you real hard?
No, I don't recall.
You said you pulled the fucking shocks out and just put poles in there or whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
I
just like
hate-
steel pieces. Of,
Like, no, I didn't know he had it like that, and I was like, you know what the worst thing in the fucking world is? When faggots take their springs out and make it into a fake hardtail, and you're like, yeah, I have that. And I was like, oh, hey, what's up? Sorry, buddy.
You see, all right, Neo, click on that one right there with the white header wrap, bottom right.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
sweet.
That's what I want it to look like when I'm done. But
That's
it will not
legit.
look like that when I'm done, because that's got like a rake on it, and it looks like it's like stretched a couple inches in the back.
Interesting.
That's dope, though.
It's definitely raked out a little bit.
Can you make it shoot flames?
I'd
Oh,
ride that shit.
mine can shoot flames, yeah.
uh,
Shooting flames.
my WR shoots
Tassels on
little
the
flames all the
handlebars.
time, and I'm like retarded about it. I'll just be stopped at a light, and I'm like, the engine temperature's getting up. I'll just turn and look back. I'm like, whoop-ah, whoop-ah, whoop-ah. Make it shoot. Like, that's so cool.
We got a flamer.
Flame City, bitch. Flame City, bitch.
Yeah, you need the dirty tires.
Now, the knobbies would look good if it was like a different style. Like if it was a
Yeah.
cafe racer, it'd look cool. But it's not, so it's
Like a
not.
brat tracker, like mix, you know, those like I always think that'd be
Yeah,
the coolest thing.
brat.
You need to go more for the chopper look, man.
Yeah, I already know what I want it to look like. Look at
That's all
it.
you can decide.
That looks like my old CM 450, like the same setup as my old CM 450. I know that is a Magna, but
Look at that baby muff coming off there.
that looks exactly like my old CM 450.
It's like a straw.
I have all the back pressure in the world, but no horsepower.
I was reading about
You only need enough back pressure to keep your valve train in check.
I was well, as long as your tuning's there, it's fine.
Yeah.
No, I was looking at that new I was reading up on was it the new Bonneville T120 or whatever, and they're like in the description they're talking about the exhaust with the classic like pea shooters. I'm like, that's not cool. Shut the
Yeah.
you bragging about that for? That's the first thing I'd want to hack off.
Put some cocktail shakers on that bitch.
Ooh, ooh.
What's that thing? What's that weird tip you can get that spins? It looks like a fucking machine gun going around. It's
The
always
machine
douchey.
gun.
It's always douchey when I see it on
The
stuff.
machine
Gatling gun
Yeah,
pipes.
Gatling gun pipe. It's
Oh,
like
Man, I want a
really.
Gatling gun pipe.
Is it just me, or do these all kind of look like fucking bugs that have their asses way up in the air?
Yep.
Yeah.
I like that look.
They're just
Look
almost
at that one.
Bosozoku looking.
How up in the air is that?
Yeah.
They all look like they've been
Look
rear-ended.
at that's a muff shooting
Kinda
straight
looks-
up.
It reminds me of cats that want to get fucked.
Yeah.
It's gonna like nonstop. You know, like when you
Female
rack
cat
yourself
meat.
into the tank. It's like nonstop being racked into the tank.
It looks like
That's
every
not
single one of them
bad.
got freaking hit in the ass by a
It
car.
looks like a Z750 instead of a Z1000. They customized it so much.
That's like my year one, except they put like a little circle-y light on it and
Ooh, dude, I like that shit.
chopped it all up.
Dude,
I want a new tank
is
for
that
mine.
titties right there? You better watch out. I think there's boobies on there.
You can find tanks. Boom.
Yeah, you see that? You see that one? I think that one's like a.
Boom.
Yeah, why don't you click on that one? Go back up there, buddy. Yeah. Let's get this stream shut
Up
down.
here? Oh wait,
That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty
Oopsies.
sure. I wasn't kidding. I was like, I'm pretty
Oopsies.
sure there's tits on your stream.
it's .de, so you know they don't care over there.
Yeah, it's like low enough pixels though. No one can say shit for that. It's like you couldn't even make out the nips. They didn't even make it a pixel.
What?
Some guy's like, bullshit. I'm watching on my 4K screen. I just saw that shit. I'm pausing it, and jerking off, and I want to measure my shit while I'm at it because we were talking about that.
Look at that one.
What's that swing arm off of?
That's a butte. That's a
That's,
square. Look at that square shit. That's
That
like
looks like
down.
that's a
little
custom
much.
jobber, man.
Yeah,
You
it's
don't say.
A little bit retarded looking though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not. That guy's real proud of it though. Look at that guy's face. Go back. Look at that
Yeah,
guy's face.
he was
I know.
so proud of it. He's like,
He's like,
He's like,
this
oh,
Mahar,
dude,
this
check
Check it
Mahar,
out. I'm hoping to actually
Go
get it where
check it
it'll
out,
start
guys.
soon.
this Maharley. I made it.
He's
a
like,
plaque on the front. What the hell is that?
Ooh, I like that so much.
you know what? When the exhausts go in
So
that direction
weird.
like that, I don't know. I feel like the faster you go, the least power you'll make. Force like opposite of like ram air. Like, we're forcing air into the exhaust.
I like the Hayabusa Street Fighters. They always look so good.
Oh yeah, they do.
Remember the B King they only sold for 1 year? That thing looks wild.
Yeah, those things are hard to come by now, but the guys that have them way overvalue them. They only made it for 1 year. Yeah, you know why? It's the same thing with the Valkyrie Rune because it's fucking ugly. Nobody wanted it. Don't think you're gonna get $25,000 out of it, dude. It's almost 10 years old.
Those all look terrible.
Yeah. Oh my god. Would you even want to ride that on 1,000 RR? Seems like you just fly the F off.
Yeah, you just accelerate and all of a
Come
sudden
with
you're
seatbelt that
dead.
doesn't have that.
It
on
would
that
just suck your freaking crank right into the fucking back tire.
Did y'all remember that on Nitro Circus?
I like that red one. Look
ones
at the
in there
top
that
red
caught
one
up
at the
in
top left.
This one? This one?
Top. Yeah, that one. That looks kind
Oh,
of
look
cool.
at that. That's crazy. No, that
Oh,
ain't
look
a
at that. What is
1,000
that made
RR.
from?
That's
That's
a
some kind of
250.
It looks
Yeah,
cool
that
though.
frame was all custom. That's like some dirt bike motor in there.
What do you think?
Somebody
Yeah?
just like smashed their front way.
It's like
front, that's what we call this Street Fighter.
Just cut off my whole like shit. And it's cool.
Now, I like when you're on Craigslist, all the custom Street Fighters. I always want to, I want to call them and be like, so you have the old plastics then, right? Like you didn't smash them and then turn it into a Street Fighter, did you?
Ooh, look
Oh,
at
I
that.
sold those off. Yeah. Totally.
Yeah, I sold those. I like that red one. The more minimal it looks, the cooler it looks to me.
Yes, I agree with that. I like that minimal look.
There is this like
My buddy had a Street Fighter, like, what was it, like a 949 or whatever. I mean, because he bought it, like, someone smashed the front, and he just put it together, like, as quick as he could. I remember it having, like a
What?
Ozark bottle on the side.
I know. I'm looking at that going,
Whoa,
what?
that's weird looking.
That's
Those
cool.
colors are so weird.
Somebody molded that like into their gas tank
yeah,
and
that's
put
like
on
a
some
custom fiberglass job right
It's
there.
actually cool.
some stupid ass handlebars on that shit.
Beach bars on a freaking sport bike.
Yeah, that looks ridiculous.
I bet it's so comfortable.
Yeah.
So comfortable.
That's a cool concept.
Yeah, it is pretty cool for concept.
Oh wait, okay. Right, Neil, you see that orange one with the weird tail on the piece? It's two to your left.
This one?
No.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, that's the rear that inspired me to like custom make the fender for the Magna.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's pretty
Yeah,
sweet.
click on the second picture that's next to it, and you can. Yeah, that's originally what I wanted to do with the Magna's rear fender, but I did not have the ability.
That is pretty badass. No, what?
What were you guys talking about? The B King or something earlier?
Yeah, the Suzuki B King.
Yeah,
There's a Hayabusa motor and chassis with a sort of a naked Street Fighter.
You had the weirdest exhaust in the world.
they're the
stock, and
weirdest
If
ever.
you,
Yeah.
took it, once you took it off, it actually like fucks the rear end because it's
Yeah.
these massive holes where it used to.
It had the hugest muffs.
But
I've
if you
ever
look, you can
seen on
find
a
where
bike.
people there's like
Oh
some
my
undertail
God.
kit for it. Like if they do it all right and they put that undertail kit and they put a little side pipe on it, it looks really cool.
It's basically like a Hayabusa touring bike.
One of the guys.
Well, just a naked bike.
Look at those muffs though.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude! It
But
looks
look
like a
up,
fucking
like-
Gundam.
Those are some
like,
muff
It's
cannons.
one of the ugliest motorcycles
Look
ever
it up.
made.
Like try to find like a picture of it, like with like a exhaust delete like undertail kit or something. And it looks actually
That's-
kind of cool.
I think it looks pretty good, minus the huge muffs.
It looks like at any moment it's gonna turn into some sort of Japanese robot
It
fighting.
looks like Optimus Prime.
I mean, it would be cool if like massive flames came out.
Yo,
there.
look at that
It actually
stretched one.
propelled you.
Look
Like
at that stretched one right there. No, go. Okay, that one too.
Oh, God.
I was talking about this like blue one up a little bit, right there in the middle. In the up.
Right
Yeah,
here?
yeah, let me see that. That looks kind of cool, minus the chrome, man. I like that.
Yeah, it looks
I'd
really
ride,
cool.
Ridiculous.
I'd ride the fuck out of that.
Kind of looks like Tron came to the drag strip.
Mhm.
yeah, look at those fucking wells from the rear, and the holes are small.
Now,
and
those
it's
would
like-
make good drag bikes, though. That's an excellent platform to build a drag bike off of.
Super.
No, definitely a Harley's faster.
Fewer valves equals more power.
Yeah, weight reduction.
Power.
Yeah, weight
Where
reduction.
is Shade Tree? Damn. I was sick last week. Now I'm on steroids. Let's argue.
Yeah. God. Just
fucking-
look at that one of this dude like racing with it. Look at the muscle. That's a spoiler. Like a spoiler.
And you gotta imagine each of those cans probably weighs something ridiculous, like 20 pounds. They're like at the worst possible place they could be, like hanging off the rear, like furthest away from the center mass they could be, up high in the air.
Hey,
Percent muffler.
Jake, I think you were raging on roids last week or early. Yeah, last week because I put some.
But when was no, that happened on New Year's Eve. So.
Okay, yeah, because I put some comment in Dan's Creamy Cornhole on Instagram, and it was about that drunk chick laying in a pile of puke by her car.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
And
are
I
you
was like,
talking about?
yeah, I was like, who? I was like, somebody needs to take stock of their life and maybe think
For
about
some
making
reason, I
some
was like, are you
changes.
bitch talking about me?
And you were like, who the fuck are you talking about?
I was like, bitch, what the fuck? I didn't do nothing. I was like,
You were roid raging, man. I was like, what's wrong with Jake?
I like that a lot, though. That's pretty. I don't like the tail, though. That's the only thing I don't like. The tail needs to be like a jixer.
Oh man, that was weird. I was in a weird way.
There's this like, oh yeah, click on that matte black one, dude. That thing is fucking amazing.
That is ridiculous.
That's like a
The
front tire on the rear.
looks like a yeah.
That's
Yeah, it's
definitely
like
a rear on the front.
75 or like a 170 right there.
Now I remember that was like a kid, like when I had an R1, like I remember like it was like McCoy's Racing or something. Weird people were always like, you gotta do what they do. They have a kit that like makes your forks out wider and this whole axle kit so you can put a front tire on the rear, on the front, or you put your rear tire on the front, then you get like a 300 for the rear. And I was like, nah, how about no? I mean, not let me just do this cool thing that makes it absolutely handle like a piece of shit. How about fucking that?
Don't we all know that motorcycles aren't for handling? God. The video of that dude drifting that bike though is ridiculous. He comes around a corner doing 90 spinning
That's
tires.
the thing you can do with a with a stretched bike. You can sure as fuck beat the shit out of it, but it's like
More muff.
It looks like a fucking missile turret.
It's like your force. I've got that 4-to-1 to 4, or it's like 4-to-1 to 8 exhaust. Yeah, it weighs 57 pounds.
Yeah.
Put 4 into 2
into
into 6.
Jesus.
Weighs 100 pounds at least.
God, regular boosters are so ugly though.
Yeah.
What is that? It's a bandit. Oh,
I know.
that's a shoe.
Yeah, you gotta
Look
be
up
careful
since
with
you're just
that.
looking up custom shit that doesn't matter. Look up custom fucking Bonnevilles. People go nuts with those things.
Yeah, man. That's
I sit there and look at that shit all the time, and I'm just like, ugh. I always want these things, but then I treat my shit so meanly. I'm like, I don't know.
It's not gonna last.
I want that fucking. I was drilling over that fucking. They got that new was it African Twin Honda's coming out with. I was like, oh, that'd be cool.
There's
I
these
just want to
hilarious.
get one and ride it like across the fucking world, and
Uh-oh.
not change the oil.
Two rear wheels.
Uh-oh, I'm only 100 subscribers away from
Look,
having.
wait, go back to that guy.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
no, go back to that picture.
About to hit
That-
that 500,000 and get the next plaque.
I don't
Look,
think
that
there's a
guy.
plaque
That
for
guy's
half a
bigger
million.
than those two girls
Oh,
like,
no.
together.
There's only a plaque.
He's like those two girls. He's more girth than they are.
He's like, I got so much synth oil in my arm. It looks
That-
ridiculous.
That's all it is.
Hey, whatever, man. More power to him if he's actually like doing more than getting those chicks to model.
Synth oil.
He's like, I know my dick's down there somewhere. Why don't you get on?
Yeah, that video right there of that guy drifting is ridiculous. Does he have a machine gun on his back? Is that what I'm
It
seeing?
looks like a sniper rifle.
Yeah, he's a sniper. You never see him coming or hear him or anything.
He's got a
And then that's how the German army knew they fucked up.
You think like when people go out to ride, like some people
Sniper wolf.
like I don't know. I mean, some people were all about the look. They just want to fucking look like a super hard ass, and I don't know. I look like a retard when I ride, so sometimes I envy that shit. I'm like, I could go the complete opposite. That would be so cool, but I don't. I ride a dirt bike with giant yellow fucking gear on, and I'm like, hey, what's up?
That's it, man. I'm wearing a dad sweater my next ride.
I remember one night I was squinting it out. I was squinting it on the Grom because I was riding with a bunch of the Grom guys and half of them weren't fucking always wearing gear. And it was like in the middle of summer. I was like, fine, I won't fucking wear my jacket for this ride. And they all made fun of me because I was wearing like a fucking like a polo, like a solid color polo shirt, fucking jeans. They're like, cool dad, get up. I'm like, go fuck yourselves.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna wear a cardigan.
You need to.
Bill Cosby looking.
Yeah, little alligator on it.
Anybody want to get raped? Hey.
Oh man.
Take these vitamins.
Hey, what was it? Speaking of crazy like that, I kept seeing some headline, but I never wanted to click on it because I just whatever. Something about the Subway Jared guy tried to use some ridiculous fucking argument in court for why you had
Yeah, he said that eating too many vegetable subs made him rape children.
No, come on. How did he bring
He's
that
like,
up?
I had too many belongs in my face.
It was some ridiculous. It was equally ridiculous to that, but
okay, it wasn't actually that.
No.
I remember one of them, some guy. I mean, I don't know if he was like some celebrity guy. But I remember hearing about one guy in court for having a bunch of child porn on his computer, and he was like, I think he was a politician. He was like, my cat got on the keyboard, and
Yeah. Audie made me text these kids.
Hit the right buttons and downloaded and stored all this stuff.
Saved all this.
It was like to the degree like folders of fucking child porn. It's like man, my cat got on the keyboard, was rolling around, and damn it if she didn't download a bunch of children porn into a special folder on my computer.
That's fucked up.
You must have that problem all the time, right?
Yeah,
Jared Fogle pleads guilty, blames his diet for sex crimes.
Okay.
let me go ahead and pull this story up.
Oh, he's gonna get so freaking.
Oh, dude, I'm sure he already looks like a freaking Krispy Kreme.
I hope he gets really
hole.
fat again.
He will.
He's got all those.
Can't get no Subway in the can.
He's gonna join the Aryan Nation in jail and get a bunch of swastika tattoos. Subway tattoo.
The Subway diet made him do it. That's the excuse. A defense psychiatrist has tried out to explore Subway pitchman Jared Fogle's sex crimes. Once he lost, though, in a short time, he had hypersexuality. Forensic psychiatrist John Bradford testified. This is such a load of horse shit.
Holy crap.
Wait, did you add that in, or was that a part of the article?
I lost weight, so I got a little frisky.
So frisky.
I started craving the kids.
Kids.
Subway's making me frisky, boys.
So actually, it was not an exaggeration at all when I was trying to be funny.
You were right on there.
That was fact.
Literally was. Subs made him molest little kids.
So he
What happened to
can
Bill
you imagine
Cosby?
how hard because I know they weren't even I know they weren't even Subway wasn't even with him anymore when that was going on. I think they'd not been working with him for a few years, but how hard you have to distance yourself. At one point you're like, look at this guy, ate sub sandwiches, lost a bunch of weight. Now he's over here going, I ate sub sandwiches and I want to fuck children. It's we don't know this guy anymore. Look, we fucking sorry. It's a few years ago. It really was a huge thing for him at the time. If you remember, that boosted the shit out of Subway.
Oh yeah.
What
What
happened
call
to?
bullshit because you can't lose weight by eating a bunch of bread.
Look, if you're eating burgers every day and you switch to fucking
Well,
sub sandwiches, you
if
are
you-
doing
I
better.
heard that the thing behind that is he was doing a bunch of meth and speed and shit. That's
And
why
he had
lost
AIDS.
weight.
Remember, he had AIDS.
Well, but you got to keep in mind too. You
Well,
can
I don't know
lose
about
you
age.
can lose weight eating McDonald's every day if you'll just eat 600 calories a day of McDonald's. You will lose weight. So it's kind of one of those deals where, I think what a 6-inch veggie sub with wheat bread is like, I don't know, 280 calories or something.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So it's not bad at all, right? And so it all comes down to you can lose weight eating no matter you eating anything you want as
I
long as
remember
you
when I did that
just
fucking,
eat fewer calories.
I did that P90X workout, man. I fucking like. I mean, you kind of have to change your diet because you'll start puking if you keep eating like fast food because you work out so hard.
Yeah.
But I did not stick to their diet plan like they said. In fact, I would sometimes like I was working out so hard I'd get like hungry as fuck, man. But I shedded this shit out of weight and it was all lean in no time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm counting my beers on my fucking calorie counter now.
150 a piece.
Dude,
for
working out
natural
6
life.
days a week with that shit sucked because you had to like you had to plan your drinking. You could.
I do.
Uh-huh.
I skip lunch for a 6-pack at night.
I meant like you had to plan your drinking because you need to like fucking stay so hydrated because you were sweating your fucking dick off. That was a ridiculous workout. I did that like
It works though, man.
1.5 times, man. I went through the whole cycle and I started up again.
Yeah, my nephew dropped like 15 pounds in 2 weeks doing that P90X.
I was like, and it makes you an asshole too. It's cool when you get in shape like that. You're all like
Yeah.
fucking cocky as shit. You're always like looking at people like I could probably fuck that dude up. I could fuck that guy up. But, yeah, it doesn't
All right,
give you,
Fuck all these dudes up.
gives you like insane like fucking like. It's good though.
They want me to talk about open carry since we now have open carry in Texas as of this week.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
look,
really?
Let me tell you about this, boys. Look, this is what I've been carrying
Open
too.
lab.
Check this shit out. Watch this right here. This is my firepower here. This is my fire.
Yeah, that's a firearm right there.
Oh man.
Yeah, so how it works in Texas, just so you guys know, if you're coming to Texas, don't think you can just bring your gun and carry it around because you can't.
I know so many people are gonna do that.
Yeah, I know. People are going to be like, I'm going to Texas so I can carry my gun around on my hip, and then they all go to jail the first day.
Pretty much.
You still have to have, it's not like Arizona or any of the other open carry states, you still have to have a license. So we used to have this thing called the concealed carry license, which allowed you to walk around with a handgun concealed.
You can still get a concealed carry license.
Yes,
Like my wife's got
but
one.
now they just call it something along the lines of the license to carry. So what it is basically the same class, but it now allows you, and it's the same license, but it now allows you to either conceal your handgun or carry it openly.
Which is
But-
retarded.
Which is retarded.
Who the fuck
you-
needs to know that?
You still need to have that license to do it. So really, it didn't really accomplish what a lot of people in Texas wanted. They wanted it to be like Arizona, where you don't need a license for shit. It's
The
constant.
wording. See,
it's-
unfortunately, the wording's gonna dick people up though. like
yeah,
you're saying.
yeah. But that's kind of where it is right now, and I haven't seen anybody carrying openly here. I think most people will continue to carry concealed, just simply because it's just a better way to do it.
Yeah. Did I tell
They're
you about
good-
that guy in Bed Bath and Beyond walking around with a fucking big revolver on his hip? While back, did I tell you that story? He was a Harley
like,
dude. He was all in his fucking vest. He has Harley out there. He's walking around like a big old fucking. This is like 7-8 months ago or something, right? This isn't even recently. He's like walking around with a big old chrome revolver and Bed Bath and Beyond. And I was like, why are all the employees I thought they were following me around at first. I was like, man, these motherfuckers think I'm stealing, but they were like looking at that guy.
Yeah.
When I went to leave, the cops were there and they had him outside in handcuffs. They're like,
Yeah, I
what
bet.
the fuck do you think you can't just have this out like that? And he's like, sorry.
Idiot, man. Yeah, and unfortunately, there's going to be some of that as Texas gets used to open carry. There's going to be some idiocy, I'm sure.
I'm gonna
People-
walk around with my AR
Yeah.
on my back. People still been doing it.
I think the main thing that's going to happen is you're just going to see people who just now think that they can just strap a pistol on their hip and go wherever they want, and you can't do that. There's still a lot more restrictions.
You can put it in your car though. That's why.
You can't. Well, and you could do that before.
Yeah, that's been a thing for a while.
That's under the no duty to retreat doctrine, or they call it the castle doctrine. Even
Hell
though
yeah,
it's-
I do like. I
Yeah.
love that because a lot of
That's-
states have they have one that says, "Oh, if you can leave, you got to leave," and they're like Texas, and if you can kill them if you want, I mean,
Well,
stick around.
the trick in Texas is they call it the castle doctrine, but there's really no such law. So nothing called the castle doctrine. It's just they changed the duties of a person who has a intruder in their home, and they extended domicile to include where you work and your car, and there's some other provision. Your domicile, the place where you work, your car, and there's one other stipulation. Those all fall under domicile now. So you can have
rat's house.
You can have a gun with you. You can have a gun with you in any of those, or if you're between those two. So if let's say I'm at work and my car won't start and I have to walk home, I can carry my gun with me walking down the street home because I'm between my home and my vehicle, or my home and my work.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the burden of proof in Texas is on the peace officer in question who might want to detain you because of that to prove otherwise. So the burden of proof is not on the citizen. So that's how all those laws changed. I think that all was like around 2006 or 2008, somewhere around in there when all those laws changed. So it's getting better here as far as gun rights go, but
Tim,
you still have to do it the right way.
Are you grandfathered in with if you already had a concealed permit? Do you have to go and do the
no? If you had a concealed, you can now open carry. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but those I think they go every 4 years anyway, don't they?
Yeah, you have to renew them every 4 years.
You gotta take the whole class.
I want to say mine's every 5.
Yeah, no, you don't have to take the class again unless you let it lapse.
Okay.
If you let your license lapse, you have to take it again. Yeah.
I still have to take the class again, but it's a refresher. It's only like 2 hours instead of 8.
Yeah, I don't know what they do here on that as far as refreshers for if the law changes during a session of the Congress here. So, or if they send out bulletins to CHL carriers, I think that's how they do it here. Is if there's a change to the laws applicable to license to carry, that I think they send out to all of the CHL or LTC holders the changes. So that they're informed on
you
that.
got I know when my wife took that class, it was like 12 fucking hours. I took it; it was 6 hours. It's like, sucks for you. Yeah. And she said like they literally were like trying to delay time because you've done everything.
When I first took it,
sitting around basically because you legally have to be there for 12.
Yeah, well, when I took it in the 90s, right after what prompted open carry here in Texas was the Killeen shooting at the Lubies, where that guy walked in and basically just killed all those people. And nobody had a gun. Well, so Texas said, okay, this is ridiculous. We need to be able to be in Lubies and have our guns with us. And so that's where concealed carry came from in Texas, was that shooting. And so I lose my train of thought here. So, damn it, what was I driving toward there? Son of a bitch. I've been doing that lately.
Getting old.
Struck recently?
Yeah.
Got lose train of thought all the time, man.
I know, man. Anyway, the point being that that when I took it in the 90s, right after all that happened, and they passed the CHL laws, it was a 2-day course. It was all day Saturday and all day Sunday. It was like a 16-hour course back then, and now it's like a 10 or 12-hour course.
6, dude. I think it's 6 because I took it with 6.
Oh, is it? Okay, there you go. So 6 hours. So one afternoon, basically.
And yeah, it's like you're really, and really the classroom part was only maybe 3-4 hours, and all they did were here's all the laws and here's how you can get yourself fucked.
What's wrong?
That's all they did. Then they're like, now let's go shoot guns and make sure you know how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That was about it.
And a half-trained monkey can pass the firearms proficiency
in
Texas.
There was one guy, man. He was it was bad. There's one guy that fell because you really do you see it. You're like it's not hard to fell this thing. He was trying to because they make you do things if you have a magazine gun, you have to be able to have it empty and load a couple in there that within so much time you have to load it and load the gun and fire it.
Yeah.
And he's his hands are all fucked up and shaking, and he's trying to use one of those quick loaders, and they're like, no, you can't use that. And he's like, well, why not? I'll keep it in my pocket. And we're like, no.
Yeah, not allowed to use a quick loader.
This was the same guy that during the class he was asking all these weird technical questions well, if I get into a fight at the bar, I mean, can't I? And they're like, no, you don't stop.
You're doing it wrong. You're doing everything wrong.
Yeah, pretty much. I was so glad when that guy failed. I was like, thank God.
Hey, Neil.
Yeah.
I did get.
Yeah, you just said it in the chat. You don't need to.
I wasn't sure if you saw it. Yeah, I've had it. It's been fun.
You answered within.
Why have you not? What's your name on there? You gotta add me.
It's like McDeckers or something.
They're talking about they've got the new Sims game, guys. They're playing Sims 12 or whatever.
I'm not talking about Steam. It's on the Uplay or whatever.
No, it's McDeckers. Hold on, let me type it.
Put it in the side
6
chat.
million requests.
Yeah.
Just 6 million people are watching this.
I believe that.
Oh, Dan's bike just rode by.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Oh, there he is.
Smoking.
Where you been? You been banging that hot blonde chick?
He still won't let us see.
That's
had
a
a fucking turkey nap.
Oh, you were sleeping.
after having
Yeah. It's sitting there. I was like, God, it's like
It's like
6:30. I can-
after
blonde chick. I was thinking
making boners with
Hey, how big was your boner? We were talking about that earlier.
yeah, how big's your wiener?
was it the American average or the Asian average?
yeah,
Maybe Canadians have their own.
It's
average.
like five
Oh,
and
it
five
might
and
have
three.
been the average.
Yeah, the Journal of Medical Research or whatever that was, they considered all men in the Americas as American. So
Well, that's just not true.
I don't know. Shit. I don't know.
I'm dipping out, guys. I
I don't
will.
know. It's a little bit colder up there.
Later, Dan.
later,
Hey,
Dan.
later, guys. Hey, make sure to add me on the you gays.
Already
The guy with the
did.
1000cc bike is gone.
Except
Yeah.
I'm never gonna get this argument. Ian just kind of hangs back. When
I don't
you
know.
come to
I don't know if
friggin-
Canadian penises are going to be the same average as American penises because it's a little bit colder up there.
Yeah, they're built for cold weather. They don't shrivel.
Oh, you're
Oh,
sure?
they don't. They got thick skin on them.
I don't know. It seems like a defense mechanism to me.
Now you
They got that extra turtle mode going on.
I wake up with that shit sometimes. It's like, dude, I'm circumcised. What the hell's going on here? I'm not supposed to have that.
Dude, man, I've come home on some cold rides, and it's like one of the balls is like fucking recessed into the body. You're like, what? Stop it! Like it feels all weird. You know something's weird, right? And you like reach down and kind of knock it back down in there. You're like,
What's
what are
wrong
you
with
doing?
me? Oh, there's a testicle up in
Yeah,
there.
you gotta like push on the side, like by the base of your shaft there, and you can pop it back in. What the fuck, dude? Quit it. The sack is restricting way too much.
Yeah.
There's Monica in the chat. Haven't seen her in a while.
Monica.
What up, Monica?
Lee, when are you coming to
Waylon,
Texas?
why don't I see a picture of that custom decal you got for me on your Instagram? So I'm asking Waylon. I don't see it yet.
Who the fuck is Waylon?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Great question.
Who's Waylon?
It's pronounced Wheelan.
Whatever.
Wheelan.
Wheeling. Gotta get the H in there.
Wheelin'.
It's Whelan pronounced
Whelan.
Wheelan.
Go on. Tag someone in it.
Oh, I just burped real bad. All over myself.
Nice. That's not a burp then.
One of them burp pukes.
Yeah, man.
You ever have those where you burp and then you like puke and you're like, uh-oh, what do I do? You just gotta swallow it.
Yeah, I just splashed beer all over my pants.
You gotta chew it back.
You get one of those. It's not enough where it's like you can't hold it in your mouth and you're just like, oh god.
Can't
Well, them burp
you go to
you.
swallow it back, but there's still like
Yeah,
pieces and you gotta
they-
rechew something you've already chewed up.
Yeah.
Chew it somehow. And you're just like, oh fuck, I need to go get a drink, and you forget to drink anything, and you go to bed, and you wake up, and you've got the weirdest, nastiest breath, and your teeth are stuck together.
Yeah, that layer of
Really
two buds
descriptive.
going on.
You're like, dude, that fucking late night Jack in the Box meal was the worst idea.
Man, I wish we
Munchie
had that
meals.
place here.
Munchie meals, dude. Those are awesome. I got a meal the other day. It was a hamburger with a grilled cheese on top of it.
Look.
2 tacos, a shit ton of fries. You pissed yourself. He pissed himself, boys.
No, that's my burp.
No, he pissed himself.
No, that's beer shot out of my mouth, hit my pants.
No, you pissed yourself.
Yeah, you had another one of them sharts, didn't you?
No,
You're like, awfully generous with the piss.
What does it smell like, man?
I like how people in the side chat are asking the people up in the north when they're going to do their next videos. April?
Yeah, it'll be a while before it's a two-wheeled video.
But are you guys still gonna try to get down to Texas anytime?
Yeah, it's fucking supposed to talk to those guys today, and I don't know, buddy.
You took a big nap, didn't you? Yeah.
I did, and the dude also fucking that guy. I swear to God, he's in a different city every fucking 2 days. So he's like, I'm on a fucking plane right now going to, where the hell did they say he was going? He's going to call me tomorrow now. I think he's going to Vancouver or some shit. And it's funny, he was in like Calgary a day or two ago, then he went down to Houston, and now he's back in fucking Vancouver. Like,
frequent flyer miles.
it's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But I know, like at some point, B-Rad's gonna come down and some other people, and I was like, let me get everyone down here once. That'd be cool.
So can Canadians just cross the border and come visit, or are they like Mexicans? They have to swim the river.
We usually have to get like a couple hours of butt fingering at the border, but we can make it happen.
So isn't it true?
Usually that is what it's like for me, anyways.
Isn't it, you
Well,
don't
the way you look, I mean, you know.
Right, sir.
You're the kind of guy, right? When you go through the airport, they're like, "We need to randomly search you."
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. It's a random search.
Isn't it like you don't need a passport, but we do right now?
No, they need one too.
Yeah, we need one too.
But he's not like he has to go apply for a visa. You can just show up. They'll let him across.
Yeah.
I gotta go get another
Suburban
passport.
delinquent went into Mexico and back without a passport in that one video.
Yeah. That was fortunate for him.
Him and Klaus and that random dude that
got arrested. Got his buddy arrested at the border. Fucking great. Dude.
I think Klaus's actions in Sub D's last video was payback for the Mexico stunt.
Yeah.
But what did he do?
He just blew his back tire on purpose.
I saw that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that guy. I feel like he's like not even real. Like that guy's such an insane character. Like he's like
he's real.
It's like somebody wrote that or something. Like that can't be a real guy. It's too cool.
He is a very well respected motorcycle technician in that area, sought after, if you will.
Oh yeah, I need him to work on my shit.
You can work on your own.
I got time for that.
I know, that's kind of the way I am too. And a lot of times I'll call my buddy Roger. He is like he was a service manager and mechanic for like 40 years before he retired. He knows more about motorcycles than you and I have forgotten. Or wait, or he's forgotten.
Yeah,
That's what I meant to say.
I know you meant to say.
I got that shit totally backwards. Anyway, you understand the analogy.
I got you.
And sometimes I'll just take stuff over to his house and to help him do it, just because it goes faster and I don't have to think as much.
Man, that's what, like, the guy I apprenticed under, man, he's like fucking the Yoda of motorcycles. I could ask him, like, the fucking cylinder torque on a 1976 YZ125, and he'll know it off the top of his head in 2 seconds.
Roger's the same way. He knows torque specs. He knows, everything.
You almost want that backyard mechanic guy, too, who's got the backyard skills to make something, though, but so precision, but do it backyard. Like, I remember the guy who taught our class, he was talking about, like if you bend a brake rotor just a little bit, he's like, you can beat those things back straight. He's talking about taking a piece of fucking wood between them and tapping them back down, with wood and a hammer and getting them within a thousandths of fucking brake rotor. Like he bent slightly, changing a tire. I'm like, you are fucking insane.
Guys who work on old bikes, guys who work on 30, 40, 50 plus year old motorcycles, they know all those kind of tricks because a lot of times those are the only parts you have. You can't just go order new parts.
Yeah, man. I've balanced a crank with a fucking hammer before.
Well, you do,
and it was bang on.
You do use, like, if you use one of those big fucking brass hammers on a fucking dirt bike crank. You know what I'm talking about? When you're trying to beat the fucking thing straight. But yeah, I remember balancing one. And I only had one dial gauge, and you really need a minimum two. And I fucking kind of like eyeballed it and guessed, and it didn't vibrate to death, and fucking it's fine. But yeah, it wasn't even like a dial gauge with enough. The gauge I was using didn't. I think it only went to like hundredths or something weird. It wasn't the super. It was not right. Everything was wrong about it. Like, I remember doing one of those one time. That's the kind of shit though. I'm glad to send a fucking crankshaft off to get rebuilt. I'm like, fuck that. Send it to someone who will weld it. Put the
especially
fucking
a
rod on.
two-stroke crank, where you got to have like 50 fucking plus tons of pressure to split that thing and put it together. Fuck, that sucks. It's terrifying.
Oh yeah, man. Got to have that crankcase pressure on those two strokes.
Oh, it's so scary.
I don't know. I always go to like press the case halves together. I usually shove a pair of fucking needle nose between the webs so you don't, like
Yeah.
bring it down. I remember I'm doing that at Honda, man. It's like how I learned in school. It's like that teacher taught me that. It's like you fucking stick something like a needle nose in there, and I'm like pressing like a 450 crank together, like at this Honda dealer I'm working at. They're like, why wouldn't you just go grab? Like they had all the specialty tools for that. They actually have a tool that fits between the webs of the crank to keep it from flexing in when you're pressing it. Like they have the exact tool that goes in there, and I'm like, oh, well, this works.
Yeah, it's like that little
Watch, I
V-wedge
guarantee.
adjustable deal.
Yeah, you do. You just kind of stick it in there and crank it down. It's good
Yeah.
to go.
Another thing, like a Harley crank, you can put that together with a hammer. You don't need shit.
Yeah, I think we talked about it before.
They just fucking come apart like nothing, and people wonder why they vibrate themselves to death.
Yeah. I don't know. I like doing that shit. I like when you can get a fucking bearing that you like throw in the freezer and you're fucking heating the aluminum up and you fucking bing, drop that bitch in there and you're like, you know what I'm saying? You can almost drop it in, right?
Yeah,
I've done that a few times. It's where I didn't have a press on hand because I had a lot of shit like I'm just out of my garage doing where I don't have a fucking press in my garage.
Oh yeah, that's the way I used to do it forever.
Yeah, I'm going downstairs with Ziploc bags, putting them in the freezer. I'm like telling my wife, don't mess with that. Leave it on top of the ice for a few hours, and I go up there with like my little butane and heat the aluminum up.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, steal our blow dryer and heat the case up.
It'll fucking drop right in when you do that, man.
Yeah, that's the way I did it forever until I got a press. I felt like a fucking pimp when I got a press, and it was like some cheap fucking Harbor Freight piece of shit.
the kind of piece of equipment you need to throw oil on, like just slather oil on it every once in a while so it won't rust, right?
Yeah. Oh man, like all my like bigger expensive tools are from that place. Well, it's called something different up here. It's called Princess Auto up here, but it's the same shit.
Yeah, Chinese shit, right?
Oh man, it's awesome. Lifetime warranty.
Hell yeah. Did you ever use one of those tire changers like the Harbor? I know the Harbor Freight one is one of those like old manual ones that pinches in 3 places where you have to wind it down.
Oh yeah,
it's
fuck
like
that.
it's like all it's not that a manual one is bad, but theirs is like all the edges are like fucking like pointy and like for some reason they're like sharp, like just straight cut. Like you have like next to that machine you always have like 2 or 3 rolls of duct tape so you can duct tape the shit out of the little pinchers so you don't fuck the shit out of the rim. Yeah, that was our school had one of those. I remember that our school had like the worst like Harbor Freight like fucking tire changer. We did all right on it. It was fine. I went to motorcycle school, but it was like it wasn't like MMI or whatever. It was a community college out of Dallas. I was South Dallas, so it's like all the shit we had was
South Dallas.
Yeah, it was like ripped apart 400
Oak
times.
Cliff School of Motorcycle Technology.
You know what Lancaster is?
Yes.
It was in Lancaster. Dude, it was so weird. There was like constantly, I had to go to Lancaster Road. I'd be going to school and there'd be fucking, just see fucking police tape and fucking, some guy got shot over there. Never makes the news because they're.
You don't want to have to ride through there leaving late from class trying to get home.
This is the first thing they fucking told me. They said, look, man, they said, especially when you're on your bike, but even in your car, they said, if you stop at a fucking red light out here on your way home at night and a car pulls up behind you and it's red and you see the doors open to that car, and they start approaching you, just fucking run the light and go.
That's
and
right.
I was like, that's never going to fucking happen. That happened the first week I was going to school out there, man. I'm stopping at the light, and this fucking car pulls up. They turn their lights off as they roll up behind me. I was the only person at the light, waiting for it to turn green. And the fucking doors open. I see 2 guys, like, walking towards my car. I was like,
well, see you later.
Dude, carjackings constantly. I remember I'd be, like, eating, like a Wendy's or something out there. I used to get there, like, early to beat traffic. I was way up on the north side where I live, so I fucking would get out there like 3 hours or something before class and just go fucking eat somewhere. You'd see dudes just walking through the parking lot, they wouldn't like break into cars. I mean, people do, but you'd see just like the dudes just going around like seeing, hey, any fucking idiots forget to lock their cars? They just go around just trying door. Like, how balls is that just to walk through a parking lot trying every fucking door?
Fuck's
like
giving zero, man.
But the guys, the guys that are bold enough to do it are guys you do not want to fuck with. Like,
exactly. They have nothing to lose.
If my car door opens, if I see the door of my car open, fuck it. I'm just going to sit back like, oh, well, I guess I lost that shit. And, of course, at the time, I had like a 94 Integra. It's like the easiest car in the world to break into and steal. So I was always assuming it was going to get stolen out there. Car made it another day.
I caught some little. I never lock my shit in my neighborhood just because I'm hoping one day somebody steals my truck and I can get some insurance money. But they never want to like actually steal the truck. They want to steal the shit that's inside of there, and it pisses me off. I caught some little fucker. I had a brand new set of tires in the back seat, and I seen this like I don't know, probably like 16-year-old kid running down the street with a set of my fucking tires, and I ended up running and catching up to him, and I found this like little like fucking green stick off of a tree, and I had him against my neighbor's fence, and I was just whipping the Christ into him in the ass with this thing. Oh, it was super. All my neighbors came outside like looking at what the hell's going on. I'm giving them this like 1930s church style beating on the ass with this fucking stick, yelling at them for not stealing my entire truck.
I had a green car like that. I used to get to work, and it was like I was working at Frito-Lay. Like we had like an enclosed parking lot, but still like people getting out of there. I used to leave with my windows down, keys in the ignition, like door lock. I just left it like that every day, hoping someone like fucking don't be here when I get back, but it always was. I wanted to take that fucking piece of shit. Probably people stole it and like realized it sucked and brought it back. Had no AC, 200 something, 50,000 miles. The engine was just gone on it. Like you had to full throttle it everywhere. It's a good thing the AC was out because you couldn't use it anyway because you just bogged the engine too much. It would stall at lights with the AC on when it still worked. It was a bad deal. The overpasses on the highway, we don't have a lot of hills in Texas, like where I'm at, especially Tim will know. Like just going over the overpasses on the toll roads, you'd be like, all right, let's see how many miles per hour I lose going up this. You ever had one of those cars too? It was so bad if you floored it all the way, it would bog. Like you couldn't completely hammer it. You had to kind of like you had to feather it, find that right point.
Actually, my buddy Darren had an orange VW Bug. It was like a 72 or 71, and it would do that. Like you would get it in first gear and get it out on the street, and you'd slam on the accelerator because you were ready to go, and it would just go. And finally, it would come up to RPM, so you could shift it into second.
Man, that's like my fucking Harley. I was having a conversation about that the other day with somebody, and everyone just assumes my bike has crazy power in it because of the shit that I do with it.
About the same power as my 450 does.
It's probably got less because I'm running like 75% compression right now. It's just fucking junk.
How are you running with that? That's like that's.
Well, I need to you should make a video on that whole process of getting my bike started for the day because it would probably be fucking hilarious because it's like 2 hours of me swearing and kicking it and throwing wrens and shit at it, and then finally starts like, hey, let's go do some wheelies. Don't turn it off. Just leave it idling all day and it'll be good. Fuck.
That's kind of, that fits in with us because half the guys we ride have fucking supermotos, and you know how those are. They're unreliable pieces of shit. It's like it's running. Oh, thank God, don't turn it off.
There's a lot of that going around right now.
It's funny how many dudes that have like a 450X, like a CR 450X or like a WR like mine, but somehow it has an electric starter, but it hasn't worked for like 3 years. Might as well just be a fucking R model. Like it was kicking it every time.
Man, I need to track down some supermoto wheels when I come down there and bring my bike with me.
We could probably find you a supermoto to ride.
Oh, that'd be pretty fun.
Usually fucking pretty crafty about that.
Yeah.
Gotta get the handbrake on mine.
Yeah.
Let me ride mine. Fuck it. Let's switch bikes.
Sweet. You're not gonna have much fender or tail light left. I'll warn you.
That's the thing. I don't want to fuck. The tail light's expensive. That's my only issue with it. That buddy of mine who fucking looped it. That's the only thing I was pissed at. I didn't care about the fender. I was like, the tail light, man. Don't trash the tail light.
You gotta make your own that sits back further so it don't get destroyed.
Yeah, man.
I had it like that on my DRZ. I had it like way up underneath it. Not that I was scraping tail, but like if you're in a truck, you can't really say the tail light then because it's like under the fender. It's kind of unsafe technically. I need to put one of those cruiser like round ones on the back. How funny would that look? Like
there you go,
standing up on top.
You need to just put that thing on like a breakaway zip tie system, like my Harley taillight. Every time it hits the ground, it just flies off and it's all good.
It does come off pretty easy. I take it off after the track. Just like you don't need it for the ride. Fuck it, just take it off.
You still have like the mud flap fender thing on there too, don't you? So you can't even.
No, that never came with one of those. Because it's a WR450. No, it's like it didn't have shit on the back stock. It did come with a tail light. The funny thing with that bike is like stock, it comes with a tail light, but it's just a running light. But if you actually like take the back open, there's a third wire that's not hooked up. And if you it becomes like it's Yamaha makes it where it's like you want to make it legal. Yeah, we made it pretty easy for you. Try to do that. Even I think even the stock headlight, it's a single bulb, but like you can put a 3-way bulb in there. It fits right in. You don't have to get like a weird, like a 3-way bulb or a two-way bulb, I should say, clips right in.
Shit.
And you just got to get the wiring then to make it work. Pretty easy. But yeah, that bike's got no, it's just a dirt bike. It's like I mean, I was saying it's more like a motocross bike than like something like a Deer Z would be. It doesn't have a subframe really. It does, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm gonna wrap this up, guys.
Yeah, did you fall asleep?
All right,
man. I
man.
heard from you in a minute.
Yeah.
I had a feeling you maybe weren't feeling terribly good, or you were really tired or something, because you haven't had your camera on and you've been kind of quiet tonight.
It's been a long day. I fucking called into work and I'm like, oh, fucking whatever. So, all right. Have a good one, guys.
You too, man. Have a
Later,
good night.
later,
Talk
man.
to you later.
Yep. Peace out.
Peace out, brother. All right. The 5-minute-ish count has begun.
Oh, shit, I missed the whole fucking thing.
You did, man.
Oh, God.
Should
you never
be.
came for me to argue with him.
It's okay.
We should go off air right around 45 after. Yeah.
Handbrakes.
Yeah. I need one. I need one of them.
I'm showing my buddy Fire Guy 24 the other day. I'm showing him the video you. I'm like, look at this. Like I'm showing you the loop out video. I'm like, this guy's cool. Shit, he's gonna come to town at some point. We're gonna go ride with him. And you're like, in the video, you're like, yeah, I'm trying to do a seat stander, scrape the fender with no handbrake. And he's just like, that doesn't work. I'm like, yeah, you watch this. Yeah, very good. Good call there, buddy.
Believe it or not, it does fucking work. It's just
Didn't work that time.
It's a game of chance.
Yeah. Well, I did tell him. I was like, I think I've seen you do it in another video. I was like,
Yeah.
Girl.
that's just that risk that you have. Just enough engine brake to pull it back, right?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Like in that video, what exactly happened is I pulled in the clutch and I lost all my engine braking, and that's why I fucking ended up on my ass.
We need to do is build a J brake, like the trucks have for your
A Jake brake.
a J brake.
Man, that shit goes back to Da Vinci. They're like, you can't fly. Like, yeah, I got it all.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember when I drove trucks for Frito-Lay. I mean, they were like all automatics, but they were like big, like they were like bobtail trucks. But this one we had did have this cool switch on there. It was like J brake mode. It was every time you would let off, immediately when you let off, it would one downshift and you'd hear it go. It was so cool. You could hear all your shit shifting in the rear. Your whole road.
Fritos crunching and turning into crumbs on the floor of the van.
Oh, yeah, we fucking handle that. Thing's like, see us fucking bagging that shit, dude.
Is that why the
reason
bags
they
are
put
only
that
half
air in
full?
there. That air is like a fucking airbag. When people are like, you get a big old bag of air. It's like, no, the way we grab them and fucking throw them in there, if they don't, every once in a while you'd fill a bag that was real heavy, it would get overfilled. And if you open those up, they're 100% crumbs. That fucking, It actually makes an air cushion why they put that air in there. And it's not air either. It's some fucking weird nitrogen shit.
Yeah, it's nitrogen.
It's supposed to keep them fresher or get you, I don't know.
Yeah.
I always wanted to try to ride it. I never thought to do that.
To get you high.
I remember when I was a little kid, when I was like 9, 10 years old, my dad was a trucker, and he used to run this route we used to run cottonseed from here up to Lubbock. And the cotton gin there was right next door to the Frito-Lay plant. And we'd pull up there late at night where they'd offload all that cottonseed out of the truck, and all I could smell was Fritos cooking. And I thought, that's got to be the greatest place in the world to work. You just get to eat Fritos all day.
Dude, if you go to find out, it's like someone loses their hand there like once a month. There's like people like just died in machines so many times. Like,
oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
open up a bag
dude.
of chili cheese Fritos and there's a hand in
dude,
there.
Oddly enough, dude, I got to take a tour of the factory when I got hired to be a like a fucking route sales guy or whatever, a vendor. And like sure enough, like one of the fucking like the Cheeto line or whatever wasn't fucking open that day because someone fucking lost a digit in the fucking machine. And when they do it, they have to, it's like a huge process. Like shut down this whole fucking area. It's like one little fucking finger and some blood. Like everything's thrown the fuck away. Like, everything is being thrown away. And they're like scrubbing everything down. It's like, God damn. It is cool though to watch, man, because the shit pulls up like you said, potatoes pull up. And you think, okay, they're stored for a while. No, they pull up, they fucking unload them, and it's like instantly. Like they're like within seconds, they're being pulled up. Fucking chips instantly. And they have
That's
fucking
crazy.
machines. Dude, they've got these conveyor belts, right? With these gaps in them, right? And the chips are shooting across this gap. And you're like, what's making them shoot across this gap? There's an air cushion underneath it, right? This perfect air cushion. Okay, like, what the fuck is the point of this? There's some lasering system that looks at the sizes of the chips, and if one's
And it
not, like,
rejects them.
yeah, if one's not the right size, all of a sudden you see one go, it starts kicking him out, like with this air pressure, somehow it can actually
Yeah, a little jet of
individually hit-
air.
Yeah, it can hit a
That's
chip.
crazy that it can target one
You
chip.
think like, oh, they put all these busted chips in the bottom. No, that's just from transport. Like, they actually genuinely try really hard to put fucking whole chips in those fucking bags because they have this fucking bazillion-dollar machine with air pressure chips shooting over and it's
And
shooting
lasers.
fucking lasers and it's shooting chips out and it hits these fucking baskets and then all the shit they waste they sell to fucking farmers.
Can you imagine if
for
that's your station in the factory? You get to tell everybody, yeah, I shoot Fritos with lasers all day.
food. You don't even do it. A fucking machine
That
does it.
sounds
I
like
mean,
the best job ever.
You probably stand there and man the switch because it's all
Yeah, it's all
automatic.
automated.
Yeah, you couldn't